Boom, hard in. Welcome to DL44 Network. We're just dropping a stream. As you can see, we don't have an intro yet. We'll get there at some point. We'll see. Maybe we'll never do one.
Yeah, who says we need an intro?
These intros.
I think just me yelling is a good enough intro.
That's all we need. That's what the world needs.
Right? And but yeah, everyone welcome. It's May the 4th weekend. It's a big weekend. Star Wars weekend. Pretty much it's Star Wars month at this rate, right? 501st celebrating yesterday because it's 501. Then you got May the 4th be with you. Then you've got Revenge of the 5th or 6th, depending on how you, depending on which way you want to go.
You can do both.
And then there's, and then there's the release of all the Star Wars movies all have a day within May as well for the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy. So it's a pretty big month. But I'm not alone. I'm Ryan Dole. Welcome to the show. With me, the busiest man of the weekend, Toying Around Con, starting tomorrow. Big names, big guests, big everything. Kevin,
everything's big.
How's everything going?
I have a question. If we have May the 4th, right? And then Revenge of the 5th on the 5th, what's on the 3rd? Because I could only get the convention hall for May 3rd. And is there a catchy Star Wars themed for May 3rd?
I can't think of a 3.
Damn it.
I can't. There wasn't a 3. But I always thought it was going to be Revenge of the 6th.
There is Revenge of the 6th.
Yeah, if you take the X out of 6th, it says Sith. So it seemed like such an obvious one to do. So I don't understand where 5th came from. Maybe it rhymes.
It was the day after and everyone was excited, so we needed something.
It's the continuation of the celebration and drinking, I think. Yeah,
just stop. Think smarter, right? Anyways,
I couldn't get it for May 3rd. But I'm throwing a toy convention for collectors. The Toying Around ToyCon here, just 10-15 minutes north of Toronto. If you're in the area, come through. We have some great vendors. We have local collectors selling toys, so you can connect with other people in the community. We have the voice actors for Wolverine and Beast from X-Men '97, Cal Dodd and George Buza, who also voices who, Dole? From
Logray on Ewoks.
Yes. Absolutely. We have Matt Sadowski, who plays the Power Rangers SPD Green Ranger. Lots of awesome vendors on site. But since it is May 3rd, we have some great Star Wars themed giveaways too. So if you're on site, I got right here for one lucky attendee. Embiggen me, Dole.
Hang on. Yeah.
Make him large.
Whoop. Hang on. Let's do this.
Nope.
Make my monster grow. There it is.
There we go. Boom.
This
First
is
try.
Hasbro Star Wars Black Series Visions, the Ronin and R5D 5.6 2-pack. Still brand new. You can see, well, the one that you'll be getting still has the official Hasbro tissue paper on it, but it's got the beautiful Visions artwork, Ronin on the side. It opens up. There's a beautiful mural that you can use that separates, and the figures are inside. So this is one of the prizes. There's more TVC prizes tomorrow that you will be announcing. You can see on site. So I think it's a great opportunity to meet other collectors in the community, people who are making cool things, and have stores, and you can just see what's available in the city. So I'm excited to do this tomorrow. It's I'm at the point where it's just like it's out of my control. Whatever happens.
It's gonna happen.
I can't do any more with
you doing
mere
a raffle,
hours.
Kevin? Is it a raffle you're doing on that, or how's it gonna work?
People when you're there, they can enter their name into the draw, and I'm gonna choose a name at random.
Very cool.
There's no you have to pay extra. You don't have to pay extra to enter the giveaway. Just if you're in the con, you're in there. I just want to make it fun for everybody. So lots of fun prizes, Star Wars, non-Star Wars, for tomorrow. So I'm very excited for that.
Sounds like a blast. And it's not your first rodeo either. So I think you can sit back and relax and let it run its course.
Yeah. Yeah. You could just pull up a chair, have a drink,
You don't have to do anything.
watch it all go down.
Before this started, I'm like, when the show's done tomorrow, I'm gonna have to like calculate all of my expenditures, like all the ad money that I spent, and then I realized I probably won't do it for another year because a few weeks ago I started typing up some of my stuff from last year. So yeah, I think at the end of it, I'm just like, just wash my hands of it for 330 some odd days.
It sounds like it's going to be a good show, man. So good luck with it. Wish I could
Thanks,
get up there and
fellas.
pay it a visit, but I'm sure you're going to have a lot of people there. Sounds like a great day.
In the future, you guys should all come through. You guys are, familiar with the area. You can get here. I think it would be a lot of fun.
I think you should try and do one in October because there's more of a chance of us coming to the Big T in October. You know, you could do a winter version because it's always winter in Toronto, right?
Yeah, there's only 9 non-summer months.
Yeah.
So the rest of them is just, parka or sweater season.
Yeah.
But yeah, whoever's in the area, please come through. I think it'll be a lot of fun. You'll get some modern toys, vintage toys. If you're into die cast like I am, there's a vendor there too. TCG card games. But mainly the focus is on toy collectors. So that's who it's for. D Cirtle in the chat, he's going to be there.
Nice.
If you want to meet him, Shout Up Tommy is going to be there, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, Tommy's going?
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Giving him shit.
That's what we do.
Yeah, that's all good.
It is what we do. He called me a pirate.
Yeah, I have a bit of a hot take. Power Rangers SPD has the best theme song of all the Power Ranger shows.
Ooh. It's up there. I don't know about best. Power Rangers SPD. Yeah, it's good. It does rock.
It's good.
It does rock.
I think it's a hell of a banger. So that's a good get. I mean, anytime you get anything from, just getting Power Rangers in general, I think is pretty fun. Let's say hello to this will go by very fast. Let's say hello to the chat.
Well, we got the chat from my channel, but also on DL44. So Ryan, do you want to preface that for people who are watching on both sides?
If always two there are.
Yes.
Well, right now we're on both like DL44 Network, which is so not every episode will be connected to Toying Around. And we're going to have other stuff on there as well. I'm going to do a show with Trevor from NECA. And I think Alex Brewer, he wants to get into on this fun as well. He's my co-host over on Gotham City Tonight. My apologies if I'm freezing up right now. The Steven down below, Mr. Steve 3, he's going to be doing some Micro Galaxy Squadron unboxings, a little show called You Need It. That's going to be his way of making sure that you end up also collecting Micro Galaxy Squadron by the end of the episode. We're going to have Tommy K on here occasionally as well. Shut up, Tommy. Just to do some like trivia stuff. Honestly, this is a channel for a lot of us toy tubers who just want to talk about Star Wars, and there's a lot of us. And sometimes what we want to talk about doesn't necessarily fit in the algorithms for our channels. So this is where we're putting it. So it's all Star Wars here on DL44 all the time. We have no set schedule. So if you don't want to miss an episode or something new, make sure you hit that notification bell, hit subscribe.
Definitely.
This way you're always kind of alerted to when we pop on the air because, we decided just today that we were going to do this. And that's kind of what we're doing here. So it's kind of, I don't know if the algorithms will catch it necessarily because we don't have a set schedule. But at the same time, we're just here to have fun and talk Star Wars. And it's a big weekend this weekend. And there was a lot. And Kevin and I were both like, we should talk about it. It's a big deal. Yeah. So that's why we're here. So please subscribe to DL44 Network. And if anyone else has ideas, like they want to do a show or be part of this,
Bring it on.
slip. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Like, probably we could probably work something out. Just don't be a piece of crap.
Speaking
keep
of
you around.
piece of crap, there is one more segment that we're workshopping, and it's called Gatekeeping Star Wars with the new host, Gatekeeping Kevin, and he's gonna be his goal is to be the worst Star Wars YouTuber on there. He hates everything. And
wow.
sounds amazing. Sounds
Yeah.
like
Maybe I
sounds
should
like going
maybe
through
I should
Facebook.
give you my phone number. Hang on, let's see if I can find the thing for it. There it is. For anyone who has not seen my phone number, it is 1-800-TRUE-FAN.
Oh my goodness.
There
That
you
is
go.
where you will find
Perfect.
You'll find me. Anyone who needs to get a hold of me. But yes, let's say a quick howdy do to the chat, and then we're gonna get going on all these reveals because there is a lot. We got Tommy K here, Mr. Shut Up Tommy himself, or
Shut up,
TK,
Tommy.
the man of many names, I guess. Not, and this one too, also a man of many names. This is the Professor of Ricketts, Mr. Duke Booty himself, Mr. Bionic Funk, putting her squeeze on the leeway off to the Saskatoon Pickatang. I've known him since elementary school.
Wow.
That's
Damn.
for those of you who don't know, that's why he gets the intro he gets.
Wow.
By
I
the
feel
way.
like I'm watching wrestling right now.
Yeah, well, you're pretty close. D Sertle is here.
He's Cyril.
Right. Hope he's
What's up,
enjoying
Daniel?
his chicken nuggets tonight. Grumps is here. Also, be sure to check
Grumps.
out Grumps' other show as well, Bat Force Radio. Great stuff. So be sure to check that out as well. So if you're watching this, you like Star Wars. If you like Star Wars as much as me, who also likes Batman as equally, go check out Bat Force Radio. It's good shit. Rick Jones is here, right?
What's
Rick
up,
Jones
Rick?
also pointing out that there is a mythic meetup tomorrow here in California, or there in California, which
Well, here
sounds
in
amazing.
California.
I'm seeing a lot of people post about it. There's some really cool dioramas and like display pieces already being shown, and it
Oh
looks
man.
awesome.
Now,
It looks so
Rick,
good.
California is a pretty big place. Can you narrow it down for us in the chat?
Rick, if you can
Rick,
narrow
let
it
us know.
down, let us know, because Mr. Steve 3, that's where he resides. That's
Well,
hey,
that's
Mythic-
his state of choice.
Mythic fans,
Uh,
if you like those soft goods, they're prototyped and designed by CJ. You guys should all know CJ, who is a local here and will be at Toying Around ToyCon tomorrow. So if you're a Canadian Mythic Legions fan, come through, get some original pieces, and see what CJ's up to, or just say hi. You know, if you like the stuff that comes out from Four Horsemen, CJ does a lot of their work.
Yeah, and if you want to, or if you're Canadian and you want to buy some Mythic Legions, check out ecollectibles.ca. Check out them as well. All right, we got
yeah.
David De La Herrera. I think I completely butchered your name, and I very much apologize for that, David.
What's up, David?
Captain Rect is here, and he's absolutely going to get that Micro Galaxy ARC 170 that's coming. Clones are his kryptonite.
Mhm.
Also, happy belated to your missus, Steve.
Thank you very much,
Happy
Captain
belated to
Rect.
Alan.
I will pass that on.
Right, that's very, very cool. And Captain Red, and we've got Carrie Fonte is here as well.
Fancy.
Good evening. Good
There you
evening.
go. Right, and you know what? It's in Sacramento,
Sacramento. Gotcha.
Sacramento, California. I think that's how you pronounce it. I
Yeah.
think that's right. Am I wrong?
Moving
I could be
on.
wrong. All right. What do we want to start with? I know we've got another guest joining us later, who we're
Well, why
going
don't
to
we start
save
with
some
some-
of that toy talk for.
Why don't we start with some of the cool clothing that came out?
Sure. Let's you know what I'm going to start with? There's a little big shoe company. It is called
Are you a
Bull
Nike
Airs.
fan?
Yeah, do you like Nikes? Do you like shoes? Do you like walking or just being in style? Because not everybody
Yeah.
walks.
These guys are throwing down some pretty unique, tailor-made, amazing one-off. I say one-off, but they're not mass-produced. They are limited, amazing
are
designs
limited.
onto these Nike shoes.
And they're not only doing Nike shoes, they do jackets and stuff as well. So they do they'll do a whole on clothing ensemble, and they've done stuff like Back to the Future. They're doing Ghostbusters, the real Ghostbusters. They do custom shoes for people. Honestly, go on the Bull Air's Instagram. You'll be blown away by everything that they do. It is amazing. And this is their May the 4th drop.
Yeah.
So again, on Sunday, have your credit card ready because there's a lot dropping and you're going to want it all. It is bonkers. So we're just going to quickly kind of go through this. You can see here, right? Doing 25 of 50, 10 of 50, 15 of 50. So it already kind of tells you there the different variations and just how limited they're going to be for these Mando ones, right? These are
before Sunday, call your bank and let them know I'm going to be spending today. All right. All of these charges, there's no need. Don't put a hold on anything. Okay. It's only going to mess up my pre-order. I hate that. Right?
I did the opposite. I called my bank and said, let me call you when I've stopped spending. So as soon as we were off to Japan, I called them and said, this is it. Leave it open. Don't question anything. I'll let you know when you can be protective again.
Okay. Perfect. Some great tips.
I did the same thing and it was nice. Let's go back. These R2 3PO. I like that it's not two R2s and not two 3PO shoes.
That's cool.
The set is R2 and 3PO. I think this is brilliant. And these look nice and shiny. I dig it. Though if they did two 3PO shoes, I think one of them should have been silver.
Or red.
Or red.
Or red. You probably don't recognize me with my red.
Just do the tongue red. The inside tongue could be red.
I'm hoping they send a pair of these to Sam Witwer. These are the Darth Maul shoes. These look, again, everything just looks so slick. Even with all the stuff that they add to it, for whatever reason, they still look so clean. Like, these are super cool. These are the Hoth ones.
I kind of like those, man.
those are very cool.
Yeah.
Those are like Hoth boat shoes.
Right? And then the Darth Vader high tops. Again, here's another good side view of the 3POs.
Now, are they actually metallic, or is that just shading to make them look metallic?
I think they're shiny.
They are shiny.
I would hope so,
I don't know if they're
also kind of cool if it was not, and they just done that shading to promote that shiny. I'm thinking they're probably going to be shiny, but
yeah, I think this is definitely going to be shiny. There's just too much happening, right? I guess these are the Tatooine Farm Boy Luke ones. Am I right?
Yeah. What's this? Some sort of. I like the ones that are a little bit more low key. Something like this pair. Yeah.
This is good. I dig it. I like these ones too. The Dagobahs.
Okay. Yeah, that's good colorway.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right?
Now,
with the little.
Did I see something about glow in the dark as well on there, or not?
On which one?
Not on this shoe, but keep going. Maybe we'll come across it.
Oh, keep going. Okay, we'll keep going.
Yeah,
but I do like this nod to the Kenner orange snake.
The snake
on the side.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I dig that. The Obi-Wan saber.
Ooh.
I like this, making the swish. Pretty slick.
The little pouch on the back as well.
No,
that's
the ropes.
Cool.
The ropes, he would have on his gear pack, like on the Mythos Obi-Wan toy.
Yeah,
that's very cool.
Yeah, these are so cool. These are so cool. The Anakins. This is what I'm thinking, or is this the Emperor? What are we going with? It's got to be Emperor. It's Return of the Jedi on the back.
Yeah, that looks like a brown cape, though, right? Or brown? Is that brown? Or is it?
I know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the Lukes. Like Jedi Luke.
I like that. They're like, is it the Jordan 1s? No, these are the Anakin 5s.
These are the Anakin 5s.
Anakin 6s from Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
The redeemed, the colorways. It's like
I can't even make out the Return of the Jedi. I thought that was a Revenge of the Sith, but
yeah,
I can't even make it out.
Jedi. Right. These are my favorite ones.
Oh, they're pretty cool.
These are awesome. The Rebel Pilot.
Yeah. Is that the one that Paul has?
No, Paul. There was Adidas ones, I think, wasn't it?
No, he got some bull
That
airs.
did.
Did he
Right?
make?
Does Paul?
Did he
some
make them
bull
out
airs.
of? Bull Air
Does
sent
he?
Paulie a pair.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
not sure which one it was.
Oh, maybe it is these.
I think it is. I
Well-
think it's definitely the pilot ones.
Oh, well, that makes total sense. The dude
Yeah,
plays a pilot,
yeah.
right?
Ooh,
Endor Trooper.
This is really nice. This is very nice.
Yeah, these are slick too. Again, like you said, like where they're like, if you know, kind of shoes. I think this kind of falls under that a little bit. These ones definitely do. The Bespin Leia's.
The best pin lane.
Well, what would you call it?
No, it's just, when you think of shoes, it's like, the Jordan, the Tar Heel colorway or something, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, give me the Alderaan, give me the Alderaan variants or something like that.
Yeah. Give me the Death Star 3s.
Yeah.
Like you say, right? Here's the Stormtrooper shoe.
Yeah, that's a sexy
Steve?
shoe.
Yeah. I was like, this is totally seems like something you would rock.
And there we are.
All right.
Back to the beginning. So go back to the one that showed all of them a sec. Not to derail you too much before we get onto the clothing. The one that showed all the shoes.
It's fine. I just want to go to the jackets for one hot second before we go back. So we got that shiny 3PO jacket, the Darth Vader jacket, the Thrawn, or that's a Thrawn jacket, right? Like
yeah.
Or is it because I'm just seeing a blue collar?
No, that's Admiral Thrawn. You can tell he's got his rank badge, he's got the epaulets. That's got to be Admiral Thrawn.
Right. So it's just like they got the Stormtrooper jacket, which apparently none of this stuff is printed on. They said that it's not like a jacket with the printed on.
Okay. It's like
stuff. It's just like
physical details.
It's actually like there's details in like that are 3D.
I like that 3PO. It looks like something Michael Jackson would wear.
It just looks awesome. I don't know. Like, I could not pull off that jacket.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I could not pull off the gold jacket. I would love to be able to, but I couldn't. The Darth Maul episode 1 Hasbro packaging jacket, very slick.
I like it off to the side like that, so it's not just blazing over the back or the front. I like that.
Yeah, I think that looks really slick too. And then, of course, then the jacket for the Rebel pilot. Some of these feel a little bit too like costumey for me if I were to wear these out regularly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but I think these would be great if you're going like Disney bounding.
Oh, 100%.
Like, right? I think the Darth Maul I could wear anywhere, but I think the rest, this would be something I would wear at like Disney and just like
I don't know, the Grand Admiral I think you get away with as well. It's a cool looking jacket.
Yeah, it's pretty slick. Like really nice stuff. I'll go back to that one that Steve was asking about.
Sorry, yeah. No,
no worries.
What does it say up in the middle there? Does that say glow in the dark, or does that say something else?
That does. The Luke's those are Luke Skywalker ones. That's a lightsaber. That's Luke's lightsaber there with the cape. It says Return of the Jedi. So that is totally a Luke. The Luke 6s.
Okay.
Episode 6s.
Yeah, glows in the dark.
Wow.
Right? This looks like a Cal Kestis shoe too. Am I wrong?
Surely it tells you. Why are we guessing?
In the brown? Because they don't tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, if you were a real fan, you would know. Otherwise, these shoes are for you. End quote from Gatekeeping Kev. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's begun.
Yeah, I think they're all pretty damn cool. All of them. Every single one.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But glow in the dark would always win for me.
Yeah. Air Jedis.
Yeah, that's cool.
What's up, Will? Will Schmidt. Is that a picture with you and the Green Ranger? Awesome.
Wait, what?
Is it display photo? Yeah, it's
oh yeah, look at that.
JDF.
Nice. Rest in
peace. Whoa, Jinx.
Right?
Wow.
Jinx. Bionic Funk, I would rock all that gear. Yeah. It is so good. Tony, welcome to the show. Yeah, man, there's so much. Let's see here. Shut up, Tommy. Paul's are a custom Tevas as IIRC, they were in his helmet colors.
There you go. So his are actually unique to him then. So they
Yeah.
actually did a Taver set for it. That's cool.
They made a 1 of 1 for him, I guess.
Yeah.
Very
Right.
cool.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. Right? And Darth Gutierrez. Of course, I like the shoes, but I'm not a sneakerhead. You know what? Neither am I. I don't know anything about shoes at all.
Yeah, I don't buy Nike shoes, unfortunately. I always find they're too wide for my foot. I always get the Adidas,
Adidas.
which is a
Right.
shame because those are really cool. I probably have to try them on again, but for years I've just never bought Nikes, and these Bull Airs are just so cool. I may have to try.
Yeah, they are
change
super
that.
slick. Yeah, I dig that too. The Deep Space Niner need a Wookiee pelt jacket. That's pretty dark. Will someone get this big walking carpet out of my way? That's awesome. Right.
That's what happens when I take my jacket off.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, should we roll on to the next one? I think we
Sure.
got the Roosevelts ready to rock and roll there, Kev.
Oh, these are. I have the heroes and villains loaded right
Heroes
now.
and villains. Got it.
Yeah.
We're going there, Kevin.
Now these guys were doing a drop every day, right? They're doing
Yeah.
a new drop every day up to the 5th.
So here, what you're talking about. So this is heroes and villains. The website is heroesvillains.com. They make gear for many different fandoms, not just t-shirts, but like jackets, hoodies, bags, accessories, luggages. When I was going to Celebration, I'm like, damn, a luggage, like a Star Wars themed carry-on would have been really cool. So it looks like for May the 4th, they're doing 20% off all Star Wars on their website, heroesvillains.com. And you can stack the coupon code BOBA20 on top of that too for items on the website, not just Star Wars. But like you said, Steve, there's a new design every day for 5 days. Bounty Hunters. So the first one shown here, IG-11 for the first, which was yesterday. 5 exclusive tees, 1 each day, available for 24 hours only. So
wow.
Use them. Use the code. May 2nd, Boba Fett. So most people will pass on that because he's not great. May 3rd.
What?
Mandalorian.
Hang on a second.
He's just an awful bounty hunter.
Is this gatekeeping Kev again?
No, this has been me from the beginning of Boba Squadron.
Yeah. Ernie's not even here.
Hang on a second. Is that Boba Fett or is that Boba Fresh?
Which one?
The t-shirt.
Dual. Oh, well, this is dual at most Espa. So this is like, is this
Boba Fresh? This is old Boba. This is reborn Boba, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah, old like Book of Boba Fett era.
Yeah, Boba
Well,
Fresh.
look who's in the chat.
Oh,
let me in, he says. Well, gatekeeping Kevin.
Only if he's wearing his shoes.
Only if he's wearing his shoes. Paul,
what's up, nerds?
Hey.
What's going on?
Welcome.
Paul, don't you love Boba Fett?
Who?
Boba Fett?
Balling Fett?
Yeah.
We were just discussing if you're not a fan of Boba Fett, do you relinquish that hatred, semi-hatred, to Boba Fresh from Book of Boba Fett, as he's now redeemed himself and has become a better character?
Oh, I get it. No, it's not Boba Fett though. It's Commander Cody.
Commander Cody
found the armor.
That's who crawled out. It's Commander Cody. Right? So Fett's dead. Cody's taken over his persona. That's why he keeps telling everybody, I'm Boba Fett.
Because he's not.
Because he's not. So that's the big thing. That's the, he's assuming his identity.
Your Star Wars theories are not as fun or horny as mine.
They're fun if you're trying to troll a Boba Fett fan.
Yeah,
AKA Ernie the Fallen Fett. They're lots of fun.
Yeah.
Yes. But I think no one can corner the sexy fan theory when it comes to you.
Yeah.
So
no, I got that shit nailed down. I'm gonna have to do an essay about it on this channel.
You mean you haven't?
I'm gonna do a 4-hour Jenny Nicholson style essay on
called
why
Sexy
Star
Star
Wars
Wars.
needs to be hornier, and this is how you
Well,
fix it.
You just
Sexy
need
time Star
to
Wars.
clean it up a little because right now I've seen a rough draft. It's mostly drawings, so
Yeah.
get the words from everything you jotted down.
Yeah, I need a wordsmith to go with my
we don't
wonderful
need
fan
to see
art.
the sketches from Ryan's mind when he's left
It's just-
alone.
it's just crude-
let's close that book.
Crude
Hey.
scribbling in a notepad.
Art is beautiful and deserves to be respected. Okay. Hey, look at this! A super chat from Captain Rec, $5. Hey!
Let's not do that again.
Just don't ask Paul about the Tavis and Dula connection, dude. That I'm the reason that connection exists. Love you.
Don't ask Ryan about that.
Yeah, don't ask-
care. You can ask me. I don't give
Paul
a
has
rat's
no.
ass.
He has
Yeah.
nothing to add to that.
Ask Ryan.
Let's not mention that. Let's not mention that.
I was so hoping to run into Dave Filoni in like the hotel or
God,
wherever.
that's-
Just so I could be like, yo. I wouldn't say I know Paul. I would just be like, have you watched Paul's channel and heard about this theory?
That's funny because we met Dave. He was walking by the hotel and he said, "Is that Ryan Dole guy in there?" And I was like, "Yeah, he is. Did you want to meet him?" He's like, "No, we have to go."
If you gotta go.
If you asked him that, I swear I wouldn't have started this channel afterwards. I'd be like, no, I'm out.
Yeah.
Meet my friend Gatekeeping Kevin.
Yeah.
Should we go through the rest of these shirts?
Yes.
Let's go
So
to the
yeah,
rest of
Paul,
these shirts.
we were just going over the heroes and villains shirts that they're releasing daily over this May the 4th weekend.
Aha. Aha.
Oh, look, at the bottom of this shirt, it says Children of the Watch. And then I like the design. I like the names of the characters underneath. Looks like actors that are going to be in the movie. Also, I think it's just a list of characters that are better than Boba Fett. So Grief Karga. Oh, damn it. Boba Fett's the second one. Never mind. I only read the first. Damn.
Grief Karga.
Grief Karga. Yeah, the legend.
He's like, yeah, how's he gonna appear in the
No, I think this. I'm not the Mando Grogu movie, but this looks like a movie poster, kind of visual.
Looks like an old Western one, like an old.
yeah,
and that's
yeah,
what they're
yeah.
going for, right? Because it's all the bounty hunters that are out there, so they're doing like the bounty hunter advertising if they have their own movie almost, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Okay.
is-
Okay.
Okay.
This is on the 3rd, on the actual Star Wars Day, May 4th.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Rhodian's Code. I like
Wow.
that.
That's cool.
One man, one Rhodian, only one shall stand.
Nice.
They should have called it Greedo was murdered.
McClunky.
That's a
That
spoiler
would've been
report.
great. Greedo
Yeah,
was
that's
murdered.
a spoiler.
Yeah,
Starring
spoiler.
McClunky. I
Should
like
have
that.
called it McClunky.
Yeah.
And on the 5th,
Ooh.
I mean, Cad Bane is a walking Western character
Yeah.
already, so
Don't
this is
touch
perfect.
my hat.
Think it through.
Yeah, so these are 5 individual 24-hour only releases from heroesvillains.com. And 20% off on Star Wars stuff on the site for their May 4th sale. And I think you can stack our Boba 20 code on top of that too for exponential savings.
They
Nice.
do not ship to Canada though. Heroes
They-
and villains?
No, they don't.
They do not. So for our Canadian friends out there, if you have a cross-border sort of connection there with the various services, you're gonna have to employ them.
Yes, I think with the amount of savings that you are compounding here, that would not be a bad option overall.
That'd be the way to get some American friends.
To mule it across.
Yeah, there's still some nice Americans out there. Take advantage of them.
There's tons. They're not going extinct, Ryan. There's still some nice Americans.
What? They're
out
not?
there, if you can
At least
find
50% of them.
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Especially on the West Coast.
So awesome. Was it still okay? We're still on Heroes and Villains.
Yeah. What's next? Do you have?
That was it. That was their May 4th though. That's what they brought out for this weekend, right? The rest of it's all stuff they have had for a while.
Sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
Existing
what
product.
what do we want to go to next? Do we want to go
Let's go-
into? Oh, go ahead. Steven.
I was going to say, do you want to finish off the clothing and look at the Roosevelt selection? There's quite a lot of it, so we can take a break and go on to some of the toy news.
Yeah. We can do that. Hang on. Let me see. Let's race Kevin to see who can do it first. It'll probably be Kevin.
What have you guys covered so far?
So we've covered Bull Airs, all the
Yeah.
shoes, and you got in just as we were doing heroes and villains. So we're going to do the clothes first, and then dive into some toys.
Okay.
What's the Roosevelt Star Wars stuff? The barbecue. Oh, this barbecue video.
Oh yeah, did everyone see that thing that Star Wars posted today with the cooler droid?
Yeah.
Yes.
The walk behind lunchbox for kids at $3,000.
Oh my God.
What? 3,000? Like, that's insane.
I don't know anything about that.
I'm like, what?
Did you look at the price of it or just the pictures?
Well, no, I don't even have the photos up. I'm trying to get Roosevelt's to load up, and it's not.
What do they have?
They dropped a few new ones, I believe.
Oh, here, I got it.
Come
on.
It's not my fault. I just got a blank screen. It's just not coming up.
I'm assuming these ones with the May 4th logo on the top right corner are the new releases.
That's what I was looking at today anyway. I'm assuming so. I haven't seen them before. So that one on the right there is very 80s retro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First one looks like bed sheets, right?
Yeah.
Because they have one shirt that's for TMNT. That's literally the old bed sheet,
the old
pattern as a button up. So, that's probably within their realm of merch. But these are all cool.
See, I like that the square patterned Rebels one.
Oh no, there's a high ground shirt, guys.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Look, in the middle right here.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Click on that.
It's just them all over. Dude, they're all different poses too.
But look at this one. Scroll back up. Look at the bottom one there. Has it got a burnt out Anakin just about to get his legs chopped off?
Yeah, right here.
Well, there's one part you can see it for sure where he's like, "Don't try it."
Don't try it. They punched in close to his face. Would it be this part here?
Right?
Where he's already jumped off. Oh, they have the little magma scooping droid all over the place. 99 Canadian dollars, friends. So do with that information what you like.
Yeah. That's my.
Do you want people to get really close to you to, like they kind of see the pattern from far away and it's like, wait, is that? And then
I like it.
When you see someone walk really close to you and they get right up to your shirt and go, "Oh, it's Star Wars. It's Duel of the Heroes."
Do when you wear your casual Bull Airs and they go, "Oh, wait a second," and they get close to your feet. Are those magnifying glass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the orange snake from Yoda back in the day?
Yeah, is that
the
Kenner Yoda?
But this one here in the middle, I like that one. That kind of porcelain style.
The Tide of the Battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
if you
that
scroll down again. There you go. That one. Okay. I like that one.
That's like a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's kind of cool.
Yeah, you look good. Steven, if you got a pair of slacks to go with that and you wore that, you'd probably look really sharp.
If you look at the one next to it with the flower pattern, they actually made a pair of shorts to go with it. So you look like you're in one of those Manzi onesies. Look at it.
There you go.
Manzi onesies?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at
Paul,
that.
I think you can pull that off.
I know. This reminds me of Paul's front cover of that magazine. This is something that Paul could definitely pull off.
I think so.
Yeah.
I like the
good too. Yeah.
I like the I think we should all wear them, and that should be the DL44 Network uniform.
Right.
Oh,
I like all wear them. How
uniform.
cool would that be? Come on.
If they do shorts for the porcelain one, because I would buy it and I would wear it every time and I wouldn't wash it.
They have well, you don't wash your clothes to begin with. The other one with the with the darkened collar and the button.
Oh, like the polo shirt?
on the right.
Yeah, that's sold out.
Is that
instantly.
sold out? What?
Yeah.
So what does it say? I can't really read it.
It's still
from here.
troopers and a Death Star, I believe.
It's all.
Death Stars, Stormtrooper helmets,
Yeah,
Oh,
click on the third tile. There you go.
there you go. Oh,
and
it's
Imperial
a very
cogs.
subtle pattern. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
And the buttons are red.
Yes.
I like it a lot.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Little
But
bits
yeah,
of
sold out,
trash.
man. Crazy.
Dole, why
Bunch
don't
of
you send
trash
them an
cans.
email? Send them an email. Be like, DL44 Network. We're looking to get full jumpsuit uniforms.
So the one with the flowers. What are the flowers from?
I don't actually know. They have given it a name. Maybe that'll give us a clue.
From
What's the name? of it?
Galactic Garden.
Galactic Garden. I've
A
never been to a
floral-
Galactic
Are
Garden.
we missing a reference? Am I missing a reference? Is there going to be like
Are
the
these all the
body of
flowers
Ayel
that were-
Secura underneath the flowers?
It's rebels with emblems disguised as kaleidoscopic petals. Looks like a floral shirt, feels like a coded transmission, but be careful. There might be a few Imperial icons waiting in the weeds.
Oh, see, now we can really
Oh, see, look,
steer it.
in the petals, there's the
Uh,
Rebellion.
Gotcha.
very subtle.
Okay.
This is
Very subtle.
microscopic, not kaleidoscopic.
And then you could see the. Oh, I see.
Tommy's saying he's already ordered a bunch of stuff yesterday when it dropped.
Yeah. What
Did-
did you order, Tommy?
Yeah, no group buy? Come on, man.
I just got my Cantina shirt from Roosevelt's. It has the Cantina
Very
bar
nice.
band on the top and the patrons at the bottom. Have you seen that one?
No.
Oh.
No.
No, but I like this Boonta Eve pod crew.
Yeah.
Shirt.
The crew shirt. You have to go down the other way.
That's really cool. Yeah, down
There it is.
down.
Oh, this
like,
one's down the other way.
No, the
Dig
other
up,
down.
stupid.
Dig up, stupid.
But look at these shorts.
My favorite Simpsons line.
No, stupid. Dig up.
Dig up.
Hey, what's up, Erwin? I can't.
What's up,
I
Erwin?
can't wear a race
Oh,
Look at the
wow.
back of
Look
it
at-
though.
shirt.
Look at Tommy with the exclusives here. He got the Vader polo, which is sold out now. Ooh la
Mhm.
la. And the Darth Maul golf head cover. Good call.
He's a go-getter. He's a go-getter at Celebration. He's a go-getter online. He's taking care
Wait,
of
you got the
business.
Darth Maul giving head cover? What?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yes. Well,
Excellent.
excellent.
See, look at
He's
these
like, yes.
shorts.
I've ruined it for him.
Yeah.
Okay, matching
T-shirts
shorts
are
with
nice.
that pattern.
There
Yeah.
you go. They should do
Oh,
that
that's a
more
nice
often.
shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, we could go with the 80s wave shorts.
Ooh, look at this one. Front chest art. Oh, this is the back. And little image in the circle is the front.
Yeah.
But that's
they have a
cool.
lot of
It
stuff.
reminds me of the comic.
Hats to go with it. Wow.
Yeah. I like the blue milk, the Bantha blue milk, blue hat.
Yeah.
Digging that.
It's not black though.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, that's when the milk's gone bad.
Yeah,
like that blue hat.
we got a couple of combinations here. We got this 80s retros wave one with shorts. We got
Yeah.
the flowers with shorts, and we got that other one we just went past with shorts. So we could
80s was like
get
40
ourselves
years
up.
ago, guys.
Hey, stop. I think
No,
you
I
mean
just
like
realized
15
that.
years ago.
It was like it's 80, the 80s and 40 years ago. Somebody keeps sending me these reels on like if they were to do like Raiders of the Lost Ark now because they shot it
That was
in
me.
19. Yeah.
So
And it was
much.
just like it would take place in like 2002 or 4 or something like that. It was just like, oh my God,
Oh,
the
damn.
comparables. Like if they did the Wonder Years, which was about, the 60s, and it would be, in the early 2000s. It's crazy. Happy Days, same thing. They're celebrating the 50s, but it was only 20 years ago. So it'd be again 2005.
Oh, my God.
I'd like that lightsaber shirt.
Yeah.
They go vroom, vroom, vroom.
Yeah, this isn't. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
their normal stock now. This isn't their May 4th.
Don't want to look at the regular stock. Ugh.
Doc. Yeah.
Not exclusives? Come on.
Yeah,
We only do
Yeah.
exclusives here.
Any Star Wars
a chopper
casual
shirt.
can just come off the street and buy those? Forget it.
Yeah, It's not exclusive.
It's got to be super hard to get. I don't care if it doesn't fit me. It's exclusive.
Yeah.
But those shorts have sold out. Look at those shorts. They've sold out. Look at that.
What?
Yeah.
It doesn't even
Savor
have
that.
to be exclusive. As long as you wait 8 hours in line.
Yeah, you're a real fan.
You're a real fan.
Exactly.
Yeah. You deserve that shirt.
I do. I still can't believe people did that. That was bonkers.
They waited 8 hours to get a shirt?
Yeah, you know when you had early ticket
Celebration store.
pickup, they
Mhm.
said if you come early and grab your ticket, you have the chance of picking up an exclusive T-shirt. And you're like, oh, cool. That incites people to go there early, so we don't have massive lineups on the day, right?
So they had a massive lineup for the tickets.
They got there and got their tickets. But what they were doing is they were actually screen printing the T-shirt one by one.
Oh my God.
On the day, and thought that might be a good idea. So hundreds, if not thousands, of people went early to get their tickets, knowing that they could get an exclusive T-shirt screen printed for this occasion, and they couldn't get them.
Do you think maybe somebody kind of dropped the ball on that and said, the shirts didn't arrive? What do we do? And one of the volunteers said, I have a silk screen set at home.
I'll print them.
Right?
I'll
and
print
just
them.
did their best. And
Maybe.
that's what you got.
Maybe.
Out of control.
So my eldest came downstairs
Nice.
and handed me this.
Oh,
Because Fourth Moon is selling them.
Fourth Moon Toys. Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
And, so his boss, Mike, the owner, gave him this. So this is lovely. And I have a pin set of this too, thanks to our good friend Tommy K. Shut up. So now I have.
Yeah.
And I didn't go to Japan. Huh?
Yeah, but you don't have the memories tied to it, so it's not really.
Yeah, I can make up my own memories. I saw Total Recall.
I can tell you about us getting all your stuff from Japan.
Yeah,
and it's such a great story. It's
that
such
makes
a great
it easy.
story.
Yeah,
he's gonna steal. He's gonna buy Tommy's experience stories. Like a J. Peterman experience.
I only got one of those pins though. I wanted to get the Leia one because I really like the Leia art. So I got one of those pins because I love the fact you can take the pins. Yeah. And you can take it out and put it on its little wooden stand as well. I really like that because it comes as a little easel. It's really cool.
Yeah, it does. These boxes are ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're huge.
But, you know.
And the lovely thing is.
Yeah, it's such a great, it's 3D Focus. As well.
Yeah, yes, they're textured. Yeah. They're not just the flat, they're almost, it's like a 3D.
It's a really nice pen. I just love the fact you can display it.
Oh, the little easel was already broken.
Oh, Tommy gave me the broken
easel is busted. I don't want to say more, Tommy. Bring it back.
Bring it back to Japan.
Bring it back.
Get your nail gun out.
Shoddy Japanese construction.
Get your nail gun out.
I did it again.
Yeah.
Oh my!
I did buy the shirt with that art on it.
Yeah, all of the key art was so good.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, it's awesome. It is totally awesome. All right, should we start getting into some of these toys?
Yeah, let's hit it because there was a lot and time's ticking.
Yeah. Toys.
Time's ticking. Oh,
toys.
I didn't realize we're on a countdown. What should we start with? Do we want to start
hang out with his real friends?
Hang on.
I've got Lego
Kevin's
queued
got
up for you right
ready
now.
and lined up, ready to go.
I actually watched. Did you watch the Lego live stream? Or not? They did a little stream of it, and it was pretty cool. It was different. It's so good to watch because you watch Hasbro and you kind of get used to that. Then you watch Lego, and people quite excited about the stuff they're seeing. It was totally different.
Oh, are people in the chat nice?
They were actually really nice and excited about the shit they were seeing.
What's that like?
Yeah.
God. It's very
They weren't really that nice. Were they?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They were. I think they were. I thought they were.
I turn off the chat during
Lego actually, and this is not a slight against Hasbro, but Lego, they've got some really cool sets that have come out, right? Like, super cool.
And it's like they put a lot of work into it. You know, they think about what they're going to bring out, and they make something a little bit more unique when they do it. It's kind of cool.
And then they actually have like those big fan votes where they'll have the big builders or whatever, and they'll say, you know, create something, and then we'll vote on it to see what gets made. So that's how the Orca got made for Jaws, right? Somebody submitted that. The Seinfeld apartment.
Yeah, the
did you see the?
It's like what's it called? The gallery or something? That's someone will know.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I remember
the Fifth Element one, which looked really good. They had like the skyline of Fifth Element with the taxi and Lilu jumping off the building, and that looked so good for Lego.
Sweet.
Anywho,
what do we got here, Kev?
These are Star Wars. Should I switch to American dollars? No, you guys can convert it. It's time to learn Canadian conversions now. America, welcome. These are Star Wars Lego May 4th reveals. I think you can pre-order them on May 4th. We've got a Jango Fett's Fire Spray, $379.99. A Razor Crest, $760. With the, I like the little placard displays on the front for the minifigs, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those big black box ones.
Yeah.
Is it called UCS?
$750.
Ultimate Collector Series, UCS Razor Crest, which is awesome. But I've got a HasLab, which I'm happy with. Space.
Do you have the exclusive minifigs?
No, and those are probably worth like
the Mithril
$10,000. No, I don't. Who plays the Mithril?
Horatio Sands.
Yes, that's right. I couldn't remember his name.
Horatio Sands.
Yeah,
I had a nice conversation with him when I was on set, and he was in the full suit.
Oh, that's right, because you guys cross paths.
Yeah, he had his cell phone up, and he has one ear hole in his prosthetics. He's holding it. And he's trying to convince the drugstore to let his friend pick up his prescription. It's very funny. Very funny.
That feels like it would be in character for the Mithril guy too.
I hadn't seen because when we shot season 2, they hadn't aired season 1 yet. And so there's a bunch of stuff like I didn't understand the relevance of.
Okay.
But that was hilarious. Like now having watched it, it's like, yeah, absolutely. That is exactly what the Mithril would sound like, if he was trying to convince someone. And so it was perfectly cast, I think. But I got a chance to ask him about his suit because he had like one of those cooling vests on with a pump that like pumps through salt water to keep his body temperature down. That was pretty neat.
You gonna build one for yourself? I think that'd
one
be an
for
awesome
your furry
build.
Costume.
Oh. You're talking to me.
Yeah.
I thought about it because it gets those costumes get hot.
Yeah.
They get hot. Like the Hoth pilot, X-Wing pilot, because you've got the jacket and stuff on. It gets super hot in there.
I'm a pilot.
Super Hoth.
I'm sure I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
Wow,
look at that. We got a super chat from Captain Wreck. Hey!
God, my face is covered right now. He's so stupid.
I would like to see the baby.
I still
Was that
want
Steve?
Wait, what?
That soundbite, was that Steve or did Paul play something?
I
No,
played
that
something.
I would
Okay.
like to see the baby.
All right, sorry.
Oh, there it is. I still want the Venator later this year, and that logo. I just got my brother the Django Slave 1. The Jaws Orca is arriving this week for me. LOL, Captain Wrecked. What are you gonna do?
Thank you.
So
awesome.
that Star Wars logo, obviously, not only is it just totally 3D and sort of inset like that, which is really cool, but it comes with a surprise inside of it, which they didn't say what it was. But there
Is
you go.
that it?
I don't know, but they
I don't know what it is though.
They didn't want to say what it was, but they said that inside of this you'll get a surprise too to anyone.
But
who
it's in
buys
all
it.
the pictures.
I don't know if it is though. Is that what
It
was?
is. I've seen right there.
What is it?
What is
It's
it?
the Tantive 4 being chased by an Imperial Star Destroyer.
Oh shoot! In like the super
The
micro
little
scale.
tiny,
Yeah.
which is completely off scale.
Yeah.
What?
because-
No.
Look how big the Tantive 4 is compared to the.
We need to gatekeep this.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
so
these
bad.
are 1-to-1 scale.
I'm not buying it because it's out of scale.
Wow.
Why would Lego even do this?
Why? Yeah. Why even bother?
What?
God.
Does anyone on that team have they even watched Star Wars? Obviously,
They should be ashamed.
the
of
Tantive.
themselves.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
Tantive 4 is
It's too woke.
definitely a different shade of.
It's too woke.
That's so
It's
woke.
too woke.
Oh my god, that is so woke.
But that's pretty
Did you
cool.
see that?
That is pretty
Try
cool.
to make the Tantive 4 as big as the Imperial Star Destroyer. So woke.
Yeah.
That was
Down
just
with DEI.
Paul. That was just
Yeah.
a tip.
They made the white ship. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that
I
one.
don't know. That sounds rubbish.
You're on your own, Bo.
Okay,
Yeah.
too far.
Yeah, we're gonna
far.
let
I'm
you,
saying-
we're
certain
gonna let you
decisions,
cook
but
on
I'll
that
stop
one.
right there.
It's a character, guys.
a
Hey, what's up? Gatey's Toys. How's it
But
going?
they also gave us a chop alert.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary's Toys is here. Andrew,
Thunderbolts. I really want to see that movie.
Shelf
in the
Presence is
theaters.
here too.
What's up, Shelf Press? I want to see
Presents.
Thunderbolts and
I
Sinners.
watched it. I saw an early showing of it on Thursday.
Were you at
Okay,
the
thanks,
premiere?
Hollywood.
Yeah, literal Hollywood premiere.
Wow.
I've seen it, and I can spoil it for you if you want.
Don't. All I know is Julia Louis-Dreyfus was in the Toronto premiere here, I think yesterday, and
She showed up.
You know what? She's in the
Super cool.
movie, Kevin.
yeah,
Oh,
I know.
I didn't know that. Come
Yeah.
on,
Spoiler.
man.
Yeah.
Dude.
Elaine was in it. Was
So
Joey
I-
in it?
Lane.
I actually watched someone unbox this. So is this actually a release that's coming out and they got it early? Because this person
Lego
was
does that. If you are a Lego influencer, you will
Yes.
get your stuff super early before everybody else.
Nice.
Yep.
I watched a
And-
Lego influencer, I guess, unbox this and obviously go through the fact that, it wasn't quite what they were expecting. And they made some changes to it and changed the tile over and changed the eyes to blue, etc. and all the rest of it. And it was kind of
Wow.
interesting.
Did they throw it in the trash afterwards in a
Yeah.
huge display of disgust?
Well, I think that what tipped them over the edge was the fact that they got the Star Wars emblem too. And then they found out that
Oh.
the blockade runner was not to
Oof.
scale.
Yeah. It's all wrong. Wrong. Shame.
We'll circle back to that joke.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren.
The hell are you talking about? What joke?
The Tantive. Do we like these helmets?
I think they're pretty cool. I think
I
it's,
think
it's
they're
cool that they can design and build a helmet out of Lego. I think that's kind of cool. And it looks pretty legit. But
Yeah, it
I'll
looks
let
pretty good.
Paul chirp in with that one. What do you think, Paul? Does it look legit?
I like the helmets. I don't like this helmet.
No.
And
that
it's
texture.
not because of the way it's constructed. It's just like I'm not a huge fan of the Kylo Ren helmet. I know, Ryan, you love that helmet, and that's awesome.
Yeah, are you just gonna
You know?
go after one of us, each one of
Yeah,
us, one by
every
one?
time,
throughout
every
this-
time.
Okay, I'm just making
No,
sure.
no,
That's
it's
his
just
character.
it's because like on the other page, there's the AT-AT drivers helmet. I
Right.
thought it was a really cool one. I'm
And
like,
they
"Oh, okay,
also
that's pretty
they
neat."
also dropped a Django Fett too.
yeah,
Oh,
the Mandalorian ones. They're great. I think that whole helmet line is great, and I think again it just comes down to which one would you want.
Hmm.
And if I had to
Right.
pick one, like I'd pick a different one than this one. I mean, this is a great helmet. It's a
Yeah.
great design. And I like the series. I just wonder how big they are
That
in
big.
terms of
well,
there
they're
you
not
go.
that big.
what
It's
if
like
he's
the
like
size of a
really small
baseball.
though?
What if that's actually a child?
Like that guy, yeah. I don't know.
I think they are I think they're like they're fit in your hand. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But like you say, if you're a fan of that particular character and you have
Oh,
a
they're great.
collection of that character, then it's a great little addition to your shelf, your dedicated shelf.
Remember when Hasbro made mini helmets and remember they made mini ships and mini helmets and
Oh, and they came in like a 2-pack
yeah.
and a Black Series kind of box with the red
Yeah.
insert. Yeah, yeah. That was,
That was
for
fun.
Force Awakens as well, right? That was probably Kylo Ren and
Yeah.
Phasma. I think I remember seeing a Phasma and a Kylo Ren, I think.
Poe Dameron, I think he got one too.
You're right.
Oh.
Right. Yeah.
What political message is on Paul's shirt? Oh, never mind.
Dude, the election's over.
Yeah. If you scroll, if you dig up a bit, I think you'll see the
I'm confused. Which way do you want me to go?
Dig up, stupid.
Stand
there
down.
you go. There's the Django.
Okay,
I like
Django
that
Fett helmet.
K2SO.
This K2 looks really good
He looks
Just
tall.
Only $120.
because he's so robot-y, like that. The Lego look.
Works.
Yeah.
That's
What was those
120
Lego
Canadian
figures?
bucks.
Called. They came out in like the late '90s, early 2000s. Bionics or something?
Yeah,
Bionicles.
Bionicle.
They're called Bionicles.
Thank you.
Yeah, we had a bunch of those. Still have a bunch of those in a box somewhere.
Wait a minute. What is this? A
This
book?
is like this is like a gift set you can get.
Whoa. I like
It's
books.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I like looking at pictures of toys.
Oh,
'cause
that's
then,
great. That's
you
great. The history of like all the different Star
Yeah.
Wars sets.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
pretty rad.
That's cool.
That's super cool.
It kind of
This looks
opens
like
up.
a very expensive book.
I thought this was like textured and you can stick pieces on.
No, that's like one of the sides that opens. It kind of opens up like a chest, and then you got the stuff
Okay.
inside of it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And then you have to build the book.
Nah, that'd be awesome.
You have to put all the letters in.
Yeah.
It
So it's
Can you
comes up
imagine?
with jumbled words, and you have to put them in the right place
Yeah.
on the pages.
Can you imagine if it was like a behind the scenes art book from a movie, but they recreated it with all Lego images instead?
That'd be
Instead
fun.
of just yeah, I thought that's what it was at first. Interesting. $200. The Force of Creativity book. 200
200.
Canadian
200
dollar
Canadian,
dues.
yeah.
But hey, gift with purchase, by the way. Don't forget Jango Fett Starship keychain with the purchase of Lego Star Wars, Jango Fett Starship, Lego Insider.
Lego members only.
That's
Insiders
free though,
only.
isn't it? Lego Insider.
Yeah.
Lego
You
Inside,
just have to. Well, nothing's free. You got to give some information.
It is
Oh,
not
okay.
just a keychain. It actually rotates 90 degrees to recreate the landing and the flying of the fire spray.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Oh, and
Cool.
you can click it so we can see that. It's just rotated 90 degrees.
Yeah.
I dig it. Camino training facility. This is a cool. Is this a GWP
I don't think so.
gift with purchase?
Oh,
Oh, look at
Wow.
that.
With a purchase of 210 or more. I like that little set. It's cool.
Buy the book. And then what?
buy
You
the
need to
book
get
and you get
something else. Well, it has to be 210,
Oh, 210.
$199. So
Or you can get
something else
this
too.
Millennium Falcon mini build with a purchase of $50 or more. That's not bad for 50 if you spend 50 to get that.
That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that Lego does that a lot. Good for purchase. They got their seasonal ones too.
Cool. What
Yeah.
was this? Kylo Ren's command shuttle?
Kylo's command shuttle, yeah.
That's
Again,
cool.
Paul hates that.
It's all right.
Hey,
Does it open up? Is there a Kylo Ren figure that comes out?
nope, because
Swap.
it's Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh,
It's
I know,
It's
that, I know
all,
the wings go from
ruined.
straight up to like 45 degrees.
Ruined.
Don't know what's in it.
Disney ruined it.
I like these little kind of chibi builds for the individual characters. They do it for a lot of their properties too. I like the Lord of the Rings ones also.
What are they called?
I
I don't know what the specific name is.
It's,
Not
if there's
blockheads
somebody.
or something like that?
Oh, Brickheads.
Brickheads.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Brickhead.
close.
Look at that Grievous.
The Grievous looks
Yeah.
good. The Palpatine looks good ttoo.
It's the eyes.
It's
These
the
are-
eyes.
These are almost like Funko Pops, but
They look like
you build them.
pugs.
Lego Funko.
Yeah, Lego Pops.
Lego Pops.
Hey, if it works.
Do it.
What else? We have the Luke one. Is this extra big? Brickheads.
I think so.
It's a
Oh,
giant brickhead.
Oh no,
No.
it's not.
No,
it's not. Still.
They have Mark Hamill's face on the side. That's I don't think I've ever seen that on a Lego product. That's pretty cool. Look, there's pilot X-wing Luke on the side.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
there's even images from the
Movie photos.
Just in case you didn't know.
And it's only $12.99.
Oh, that's your add-on to your book. There you go.
And I think that's all the.
Yeah,
Those are the ones that say new, and then that's about it.
pretty cool
Oh,
though.
no, sorry, the U-wing.
Whoa.
That's cool. That's fun.
That's-
Lego is
that's
fun.
That's cool.
Remember
That is really
fun?
cool.
Yeah, I
It'd
dig
be
that
nice if
too.
they did a UCS version of that.
Maybe
Nope,
one day.
it'll probably happen. I'm waiting for a
Yeah.
Carson Teva X-wing with
Right.
your
No,
little astromech
Don't go
droid
there.
and a Harrison Dula.
Static Thunder, what's up, man? The May 4th set's released on May 1st. That make sense.
I think they're trying because it's on a Sunday. I think everyone's just dropping everything before the weekend.
Beat the
so they
rush.
can-
Yeah.
They're like, well, it's on a Sunday, and I'm not coming to work Sunday to launch these anything. So
Press a button to make it
yeah,
active.
I'm like, no, not doing it. Not unless you pay me for 4 hours of work. What's next on the docket? Do we go to you? You're special, Kevin. You got some marketing stuff from Hasbro.
I'm special. All right. So
You're
there was
special. I didn't get them.
There was a Hasbro.
Ryan, you make it sound as if you didn't receive a package of love from at least 3 or 4 different people this weekend.
Yeah,
That's true. I did.
lots of people send you packages of love, right?
Yeah, but I get I don't get one JPEG, and I burn the world down.
Hasbro did a live stream today for Star Wars reveals. They broke it down to TVC and then Black Series, and again, very excited to be getting into TVC for myself because there's just been a lot of stuff coming in, and they're so small that I'm just having so much fun with everything. The first one, I think these are Pulse. Yes.
Quick question: is anyone else noticing that like you feel like the team has found their groove as far as like doing fan firsts? Like they don't seem as wooden and awkward. They're kind of just like, instead of throwing everybody in a pile, they're just kind of like, they're kind of separating everything. Like here we got our team for TVC. Here we got our team for Black Series. Here we got our team for role play. I was not going to lie. It's a little like, I appreciate everything we got, but I was like, oh man, we're going to get some new retros today. I can feel it. I was wrong. And I was kind of hoping for new retros, but I think what TVC revealed today totally makes up for that. So,
and you can't do it. You can't do it all on one day. They got the rest of the year to go as well, right? So
that's true. Dude, we're not even halfway through the year, and they've done like what, 4 fan firsts?
Yeah,
like that's pretty impressive. So.
And to follow this up after Celebration, which was just 2 weeks ago, that they had,
and also insane,
right?
Yeah, it was. Also
so you got to space it out. People, be patient.
Yeah.
The first set, it's a 3-pack of add it, Ryan.
Some of the best things to come out of Star Wars.
Stormtroopers.
Best character. There you go.
Yeah. Of the Empire.
This set's great.
Yeah. And they didn't just repackage them into 3 individual figures into a now box set. They've spent time and they've done some retooling on these ones, right? They've done
on
every single one of them. Every single one of them has got something new. I think Snowy's got a new cowl. He's got a fabric cape.
He's got changed shoulder armor.
Flipped them around just like it was.
Yep.
So the detail there is pretty cool. The Sandy I was super impressed with because they've done the backpack and they've really gone to town on the backpack. So it's a different backpack and they've even changed the ab now. So I think it's the buttonless ab on it now to make it make sense as a Sandy.
Yeah.
These just look cool. These just look great too in this three-pack box, right? The kind of older Star Wars logo on the top, this font. But yeah, I think this packaging is Pulse exclusive. Let me see. Pre-order on May 4th at 1 p.m. at Hasbro Pulse. Available summer 2025. Stormtroopers specialize in operations across the galaxy, from desert worlds to Arctic conditions. Scout troopers patrol for the Empire. Oh, you get the point. You know what they do. But these are good army building packs too.
Yeah, and we get Star Wars, we get New Hope, Empire, and Return of the Jedi all in one box.
Right.
So buy 6 boxes, and you got the little army for each one of your favorite movies.
Look at the little the ankle rotation on that Scout Trooper.
Well, that's one of the improvements they did to the Scout. They spread his legs. They give him bigger hips, so he can actually mount things properly.
I like.
So now you can take your old ones that came with your speeder bikes off and put the new ones on.
Right. Yeah. They got it right this time.
Switch it out for the standing. Look, they're like, let's spread them on all 3 troopers for this one photo. Really get them dropping it like it's hot.
It's like a rock band.
It's like Kiss.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
If Kiss was Star Wars.
If they had the AT-AT driver in there, it would have been a full band.
Yep.
I think they said you can remove the pauldron, or that might have been for the Black Series one, which is later on. Does the pauldron indicate a rank?
A rank, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Look at that.
Look at that backpack.
Poses.
Yeah, look at those poses, man. These guys are so cool.
I'm gonna hang out with those guys
Yeah, I want to sit at their table.
at the
But yeah,
bar. with
but
them.
like what you said, Kevin's kind of true. I've never really been a 3.75 collector for anything else other than Stormtroopers. But all the TVC stuff that's coming out is just so cool looking and detailed and fun.
It's
You
a
just can't
slippery
help but
slope,
want
man.
to. It is a slippery damn
It's a
slope.
slippery slope.
God damn, I hate you guys.
I can
I
hold a
don't know what you're
handful
talking about.
of TVC clone troopers in my hand, and it
Yeah.
looks like so much fun. And like you get 5, 6 in this much space versus the Black Series stuff. But let's keep it moving with the TVC stuff. Continuing with the Tatooine, Return to Tatooine.
Return to
Do it.
Tatooine. One quick thing from Captain Rex,
Yep.
another $2 super chat. Any of you have the Endor Trooper old Rex figure? I do. I got it
Ooh.
because I got the bunker.
Oh, that's right.
The Endor bunker to go with it. But I've never opened them. I get really weird about opening the ones that come with play sets because they're unpunched.
Yeah.
It's the only way you can get them, and I get all like weird about it.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get over that because it's just a
Buy 2
goddamn
dios.
toy. But well, I bought 2 of one and got another one. Trust me, I'm dio friendly over here.
I'm of the Endor one.
No, of I'll just of my
Oh, that's
Streets
right.
of Mos Eisley. This is a great set, by the way. Don't sleep on
Yeah.
this. This is really good.
Yeah, I want to get that.
Well,
next.
someone
got to.
keeps getting them, and he gets them sent to him as well.
Oh,
So I'm surprised there are any left in stock.
Well,
Who's that?
you could decorate the
I'm
whole.
building a
the-
city, okay? I'm army
Show
building
your-
Jawas, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna build a city.
Put them all across the basement floor.
Yeah, how are we going to build all these planets? It's all good. Captain
we'll
Rex,
do
thank you
it.
for becoming a channel member.
Yeah,
Yeah, guys, TVC is a lot of fun, and one of my favorites from today. There's multiple TVC favorites from today, but obviously this one
Yeah,
is near
Yeah.
top. This is
looks great.
A New Hope, Old Ben, Obi-Wan Kenobi with, I believe, a new cloak. I think they said the articulation is changed underneath, which is crazy because he's just an old dude in a robe who, just waves it around like this a few times. The lightsaber,
as shown in the backing card there.
yeah. The card looks great too. This
Yeah.
is, I mean, the New Hope ones. I think those are the ones I need duplicates of.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
because
cool looking.
and I'm with Kevin on this one too. I should have been doing that because I haven't opened any of the just Star Wars A New Hope TVCs because I think the cards look so slick and they just look clean. So
Yeah.
I've been buying all those just for the card art. But this one I'm gonna have to get 2 of just because I can open this one. And for anyone wondering, because they said new robes, usually when TVC gets a robe, they fit really weird when you take them out of the packaging.
Yeah.
And they don't usually look good. So usually I just take them off, put them in a box, and I just let them be. When they came out with the figures for the Acolyte, those robes fit so well and snug. And there's like, it's not like they have a weight to them, but it feels like they do the way they sit on the figures now. So they're not always like curling up. And the sleeves fit nice. So I would not doubt if when you pull it out of the package that it's going to look this good. Because the ones for the Acolyte, they do. The robes on the Acolyte figures look so good.
So the fabric's manipulable.
Yeah and no. Like you can tuck it behind things and you can do stuff like this, but it's not like it's not like it's got like a small wire in there or anything. But like even the hoods, like you put the hoods up and you kind of have to hold it for a bit, but it stays in place and they sit nice.
Sweet. I think they mentioned the soft goods underneath too. The beige robes are new also.
Nice.
So it's double soft goods on this one. Old Ben.
Ooh.
Right? You got to get one to keep it on card because it looks awesome. Get one to open when the land speeder comes out. Have him with Luke and the boys. God,
we need to get some
Fooling some
new
stormtroopers.
3POs, man. We need some metal vac 3POs. That's what we need.
I would love that for my frame. I'm hiding on this planet. I don't want to be known as a Jedi. Let me carry this giant sword.
So is it just
on
the lower piece of his beige robe that's fabric and
Yes,
plastic up top?
looks
Okay.
like it.
Yeah.
It's I guess from far it's blended pretty well.
Yeah.
Right? It's pretty close.
Yep.
I won't. The color isn't exactly the same, but it's close. This is also going up pre-order May 4th, 1 p.m. on Hasbro Pulse and participating retailers. So it's not a exclusive per se.
Right. But I mean, while you're already on Pulse, you might as well just get everything, right?
Yeah, if you're gonna make an order,
Might as well just get it all. Get it all. We got
get
a
it
super
all.
chat,
oh dang,
right? From Captain Wrecked once again.
Calling himself out.
Yeah, $10 super chat. Thank you so much.
There we go.
There it is. Thank you. I super chat too often. Deal with it. Oh, that's coming in aggressive. That's good. We like that here. I have 2 TVC Carsons coming for me and my oldest friend and the helmets. Congrats, Paul, on selling out Amazon Canada and about time.
Yeah.
LOL.
And if you check out Hasbro Pulse site, it says low stock over Carson Tabor right now.
Nice.
Yeah. Mr. Oh, I'm gonna peg war. No one's gonna buy me. Like this, the 3 guys that commented that, they probably bought 4 of them. So don't even worry about it.
Yeah. Well, I'll still keep an eye on Ross. Don't worry. I'll let you know.
wow,
That's fine.
jeez.
Damn.
What do you guys know what scene this card art is from, or is it just like a composite image?
This to me looks like
super shiny.
it's like Rogue One-ish or even Mandalorian-ish. The troopers look too clean in that. I don't know what it's from.
Like how reflective the helmets are.
But just look at it. It looks so clean and sharp.
Can you tell, like, based on the cut of armor also?
Probably. I just can't see this very well. You can probably tell. You can probably tell just from the. There you go. So if you zoom in on the arm, the forearm of the picture, dig up.
No, dig up.
Dig up is that?
Look at if you go.
But look at the hand plates.
Of
they're rubber hand plates, so it probably is New Hope. I just don't recognize.
Oh, is that a tell? An indicator?
Yeah, but
Can
look
you
at
scroll up a little bit, please, to the helmet.
But they have
The other thing
they
is,
have the
if you look at the helmet, the tubes, see the
They're
stripes
painted
on the tubes.
Yeah.
Do those look like they're painted on, or are they recessed?
No, they look painted from here.
Really? They look recessed to me. All right.
Because if they're recessed, then they're it's more.
Oh,
of a,
I've gone too far.
Oh,
I've
Boogs.
subatomic.
those are recessed. So
If they are, then it's definitely
that's definitely Rogue One.
yeah.
Okay.
Like later on, because the high def, like they had to in terms of creating the helmets, they did do that. So in the in the original trilogy, those were painted on, but those ones because I had to create them from scratch, they actually went the distance and had that detail where they were actually recessed.
Yeah, and those lines
that
are so
shows.
sharp, Paul. Look how sharp those lines are on the helmet.
Yeah.
You can really.
But it also has the holster on there as well, which makes it a New Hope.
What?
Well, you know,
Like
as
the
well, the
holes?
teeth. If you look at the teeth, because they're not they're gray, right? They're not all black. Because Return of the Jedi. So the thing, the fascinating thing about the teeth, and Steve, you know this too, right?
Return of the Jedi was rounded and black, right?
Yeah, like they redid because a lot of the stuff had been just beat to hell. And you look at it and like the Imperial, the rank insignias for the officers went right out the window, and they just started arbitrarily putting badges on them. So there was no continuity to it because they didn't care.
I don't know. It's tricky. I don't know if that is a recessed tube stripe or not. But looking at the ear again, it's also shadowy, but it just looks so clean. It just doesn't look a New Hope.
Yeah, I think they choose a nice photo and don't really expect people like us to go 800 times in hits to break it down. But that's why I asked you guys, because I know you are the people who would be able to tell. Like
I would think it was.
discern
I would think it was a
Star
New
Wars.
Hope just because of the forearm, and the forearm doesn't have the big blocky cover strip on it because the the newer ones have a really big, blocky, chunky cover strip
Right.
on the forearm. And that
Do you
one
think
looks
maybe
like
it's a
flat.
composite then? Where they just sort
Maybe.
of
Cleaned it up or
Frankenstein
something,
a couple of
but-
images together because we need a stormtrooper here, but this one head looks weird, so we're just gonna
I mean,
superimpose.
great.
Yeah, I mean, it looks badass, to be honest. I
Yeah, it
mean,
looks
they're
really
looking
good.
pretty imposing, but I just
And
don't
that-
know what the shot would
that
be.
helmet looks kind of big, to be honest.
Yeah.
It looks a little bobbleheady compared to the torso.
John Galgano says, I think this is supposed to be a New Hope troopers from the Death Star. Tony
Definitely
Johnson
supposed to
says,
be, yeah.
yeah, is it from the special edition scene?
Maybe.
And to
Prophet
continue on that,
924.
Prophet 924 is that the special edition when Han runs into the squad room of troopers.
Yeah. I guess it's just zoomed in and we don't see it like this before, and they probably color enhanced it to make it look as badass as it
Yeah.
should be. But yeah, I think to me the forearm cover strip gives it away as being a New Hope. And it's a great picture. But I think what we should concentrate more on is the fact that they didn't change anything about this figure at all. They just put a new card back on it.
Yep.
It's the same. It's the same as the last re-release they did.
I don't know.
But
It's
it's the
cool,
newer-
and you
newer
know you're
model.
going to get it anyways.
I don't think I will just for the card back.
Yeah, right.
I love the original card back though. I love that throwback to the original that they did when they brought out the 3.75, the last one. I had to get that because it looks so cool with the original back to it. And I'm not sure what they didn't even change the number of it because they didn't change anything of it, right? It's still got the same
Trade
TVC number.
the-
TVC number.
is the same.
So I don't know what promoted, or if you're right and they do listen more to people's requests. I'm wondering if someone said, "I love this new trooper that you did. Can you change the card back for it?" So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what promoted that, but you can never have too many stormtroopers. Don't get me wrong, but
It's true. I think troopers are always a good thing to keep kind of pumping out on a regular basis.
yeah. But to me, if I was going to fix something on this particular trooper, I would probably figure out again, like they did the hips, the thighs on it aren't quite right, and then the battery pack on the bottom of the thighs all crooked. So when you set him right, it kind of looks weird. But that's a lot of retooling, and I can imagine you're not going to do that just for that. So
Right.
Hey, Deep Space Niner asked, what was the deal with the yellow lightsaber on the Obi-Wan?
that was
packaging?
the original packaging. Even though he never
Right.
had a yellow lightsaber, they had a yellow lightsaber on the original packaging because they mentioned that in the live stream.
Yeah,
But they've
they
gone
did.
back to the original scene that they depicted on the original card back with a yellow lightsaber that never existed. So yeah, that's what that's for.
So I've just gone over and I've gone to that scene in the special edition where Han chases those stormtroopers in
Oh, that
and
was fast.
stuff, and the background doesn't match.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sort of the background doesn't match, but that doesn't really mean anything because there's sort of because they're in a big hangar bay and there's a big like that sort of striped ceiling bit behind them it isn't as prominent. There is something that's similar to it, kind of, but not really. And I can't see any of the in the image that I have, I can't see the stripes on the tubes at all on the trooper. So
It would be interesting to know if it's a composite or an AI created something, or that would be interesting.
yeah.
But
I know sometimes they make like a composite image just because of how it's framed right with the figure
Yeah.
on the card.
'cause it looks
to get
badass.
the right shot. Yeah.
It looks
It's really
badass,
good.
and if you're army building stormtroopers, then this car back looks great.
Yeah. The next one, I don't know how you feel about this one, Steve, but I think it's pretty unanimous with I know Dole and Polly are super into this one. This is the Vintage Collection Cantina Adventure 4-pack.
This is awesome because of the backdrop, and we're getting reinvented figures in the colors of the original figures. And I'd be more pumped about it if I hadn't just dropped probably the same amount of money as this set costs on some original vintage
Oh, damn.
figures of Greedo, Hammerhead, Snaggletooth. So yeah, I like it. But I kind of, my heart still wants to go to the originals, and I don't know if I would get this one just to get, but they're so posable now, and with the new Cantina, which I don't own, it would be awesome to pose them in there because
The
they are so
cards-
posable.
The card backs look fun too.
Yeah. The
Like,
colors on
they
it.
look really, really fun.
And one reason, obviously, Ryan likes it so much is it comes with its own floor. So, I mean, what more do you?
No,
what more do you
it's going to
want?
put me out of business if they keep making floors. How dare they? Actually, the one thing I'm most excited for is the Cantina Sears exclusive blue snaggletooth. I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and it looks really good too. I mean, I do appreciate these figures. But I don't know if I go out and get them to replace the originals, because for me, it's all about just finding all the originals again.
This is where I need Brandon here, but I got a feeling they chose those three as well, because those are the three Cantina aliens also mentioned in E.T.
Oh, damn.
Snaggletooth, Greedo, Hammerhead. Right?
Was Ponda Bubba mentioned, or was he just laying on the table?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe he does say Walrus Man. Maybe he says Walrus Man because they're calling it Walrus Man, right?
I know Boba Fett's one of them, Paul's favorite, right?
I don't know, but they're really cool. And like I said, the posability and the way that these ones look and the detail they did put back into them, you kind of appreciate where they're coming from on it. So I really like it, but I don't think it's one that I would run out and get, other than just to leave it in the box because it was cool,
right?
You know.
And also this card back. Oh, dude, how great is that? Anyway, this Snaggletooth photo as well. This is from the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Holiday Special, yeah.
He's heinous. I wish they did not enhance or clean up this photo, make it so detailed and bright, freaky. Because that face is disgusting.
Did they put the teeth into? Did they put the teeth into Snaggled teeth, or has he just got his mouth shut? I can't. There's no teeth
on the toy. I don't see it on the.
Yeah. See on the toy. The toy looks like the original.
Yeah.
Like looks more Kennerish than the Snaggletooth in red does.
Yeah.
The Snaggletooth in red looks more like the photo. This looks more like Kenner.
Is zippers one of the things that doesn't exist in Star Wars?
Well, Luke has one, but
no, they do. They do exist.
They do. Okay, because this looks like a windbreaker that I had at one point.
But this is from the Holiday Special, which was denied from existence for a long time.
Right.
Yeah, but it's a great looking set. But the one thing I wish they'd done on Greedo though, which again I'm not mad about it, but if you're going to go to the trouble of recreating this beautiful figure, is give him a little bit of a high heel. I think that would have been kind of cool. As a
you just gave him high heels.
Yeah, just a little bit of a higher heel on the shoe there, because they got some nice blocky heels, but just to give it the high heel, just to give an homage back to
the original.
And I don't see the vest. Seeing the picture, it's got the vest,
toy one, right?
But the toy does not have the vest.
Correct.
Shenanigans.
Was that in the original one though? The really light green one? Did that come with a vest or?
Nope.
I don't think it did it? Yeah.
Woke Greedo.
maybe it was hot when they made it.
Woke Greedo.
Maybe.
It's. Well, I do like the shine they put into the eyes. That's pretty cool.
I like that too. Deep Space Niner. Like a true moron, I sold my Sears blue Snaggletooth years ago. My biggest collector's regret.
But did you sell it for a good profit, or did you just sell?
Or did you sell it for $5?
Yeah. That's also important.
There's teeth.
Yeah, there's teeth.
There it is.
I
see them.
They were really super excited that they put the side eye into the Hammerhead's eyes.
Yeah, they were. That looks really funny though, doesn't it?
Yeah. It looks like he's about to lean in and give him a kiss.
Maybe they are. What happens if the cantina stays in the cantina?
Shh, Snaggletooth. Shh, let me settle you.
Hush, darling.
Yeah.
Oh, he does have blasters at least, because I'm like, he only has 2 trigger hands.
Oh, he's rootin' tootin' in that pose.
Yosemite Sam over.
Yeah.
Ponda Baba looks like he lost a bit of weight there though in that picture.
Well,
does his arm come off?
I think this is I bet this is a repaint of the one that's just coming out.
Yeah. I think
so. I bet you it does, because he has the interchangeable hands too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that Kenner style Hammerhead is great.
Oh, it does have swappable hands there. Come on, this is cool. I like the bright colors, right?
Yep.
And then a very kind of specific paint on the backdrop. Is this all the photos?
This is everything. I don't know.
Oh, it is. Why did they show more of the backdrop? That's the cool part.
Yeah,
Well,
they
the
didn't
box
because
is great.
they didn't want you printing it out and making your own.
Yeah, there is that. There is that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah. I
gosh,
mean,
you're right.
like you said, there's a floor, and then this very kind of very artsy
What are the
cardboard
treads? What are
backdrop.
the treads and tracks supposed to be? Do you think a Jawa sandcrawler in not so good a scale, or
Could be a droid.
Yeah,
a big
maybe a
ass droid?
Could be a droid. I do like the painted on stormtrooper on
yeah.
the card. Then they have the door and you can see characters and the droid on the side. I don't know. I dig this. I know this is meant for like our generation with this throwback. It's supposed to, but it worked. It hit every nostalgic button I could have wanted in a modern figure and set. Curious to whether or not it's going to be a bloodbath tomorrow. Trying to order this, but I'm going to try. I'm sure as hell going to try and get this.
$64.99 American dollars, I believe. Pre-order May 4th at 1 p.m. Eastern at Hasbro Pulse for this set. So this one's a Pulse exclusive. It looks
You
like.
got 2 days to get prepared, Ryan Dole.
I'm ready. I'm ready now.
And I think that's all for TVC. Which I mean, nothing to.
It was
to
pretty
see.
cool. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
For Black Series, I mean, it wasn't anything crazy, right? Because it was
Ayla Sakura was the big one, I think.
but she's not
It's not
new.
new though.
There was one recently.
It's just the packaging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just these. I think these are all repacks.
The best way to sell like Star Wars the Black Series is to remind people of Legacy Scale 3.75.
By invoking the old packaging.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
If you can make people think of Legacy Scale figures,
that was the change they made. They put the swoosh effect into the lightsaber.
Did they really?
Right.
Oh yeah, they did.
It's swappable. I remember seeing this Black Series on shelves, and it was, the new Canadian $35 and no accessories. It was just her and the one lightsaber. And I'm like, I can't, this is not, the value's not there for me at that price with no accessories. So that's one of the main things that pushed me to TVC. And then now they're kind of subtly trying to do that. Like Joel said, guide everyone.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, which I know you will and take pleasure in, but isn't the only scene that we can recreate with Ayla Sakura is her getting slaughtered by clones?
Or her walking through the Jedi Temple.
But she walks like this?
No.
Yeah.
She's auditioning to be part of that band.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did she walk through the temple? I don't remember which scene.
I can't even remember now if it's in episode 1 or 2, but I remember her. Well, she's in episode 2.
Okay.
But I think the reason we got her here with Revenge of the Sith packaging is because of the clone trooper, right? It kind of goes with it because they brought out the commanding. Yeah. Which is their next reveal.
Which is weird. So this one, Ayla Sakura with the Revenge of the Sith packaging, these are Walmart exclusives. So they showed a couple of Walmart exclusives with this retro packaging before. And then before I move on from the Walmart ones, there's also the repainted Magna Guard, which I was rewatching the other day. I'm like, these are cool toys. How come they don't have them in Black Series or action figures? I guess they had it in a 2-pack before, I think. And this one is being reissued with a new deco. $24.99, also pre-order May 4th, exclusively at Walmart. So that and Ayla Sakura. Yeah, we had a chat last night about Jedi names. Well, like, what are Paul, do you have a favorite Jedi name to say? Mine was Luminara Unduli. It just rolls off the tongue.
Right.
How about you, Steve or Ryan?
No, I don't think I have a favorite Jedi name.
Like Caddy, what is his name?
Kiarimundi.
Caddy
Caddy
yeah.
Mundi.
Yeah.
He's a good one.
I mean,
Shaq T.
Yaddle. I'll go with Yaddle.
Yaddle's good. Shaq T's good.
Yeah. Kid Fisto?
Ooh, Fisto's good.
Yeah.
He's even better shirtless saying Kid Fisto.
Plo Koon.
Kid
I'm trying to
Fisto. There
think
you
of
go.
who else is all trying to remember all the Jedis. Right? Now I'm on the spot and I got all these figures. I can't remember any of their names.
Who's the one with the eye patch and the little patch of hair on top? And he's short.
He also came with Yaddle in a 2-pack. What's his
Yeah.
name?
Yaddle's
That's how I remember. He was on the Jedi Council in episode 1.
Yeah. Was he in Tales of the Jedi, the animation?
I think so.
Yeah. He was cool.
And he was in Clone Wars as well, I do believe.
Yeah.
That cartoon. And then there's the dude with the big long neck.
Kiarimundi. Oh no, Kiarimundi had the big
Evan
head.
Peel.
Big long head.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What
You know
I'm
what
thinking
I'm
about
talking
is
about.
I keep thinking about he was a chef in what's that comedy? Oh my god, the Robot Chicken. Didn't they have him as a chef in the background? He disappeared.
Yeah.
almost
Master
look like-
Sifo Diaz.
He almost looked like a cloner, right? His neck was so long and a big head. What was his name?
Mm.
So Sacy
Yeah.
Tin. There's Sacy Tin.
Yeah. Just look at all your micro
I'm
galaxy
looking it up right now.
Nice.
Awful Rancis.
I would love to see his ship with that, with that neck.
Ipa Bil
There, Sophie.
Bilaba.
Adigalia.
Kaj.
Is that
Katarn?
Kanan?
What? Yocasta New.
Your
Even,
rail poof.
oh, even Peel.
Even Peel was the guy I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eathcoth. Yerael Poof.
Opus
Look,
Rancis.
Urael Poof, that was it. Urael Poof. That's the guy
Urael.
with the big neck. Yeah.
That's him. Okay.
Yeah.
These are all
Rail
fun.
poof.
Urael Poof.
Garrus Offie is great. I think there was three more black series. Do you want me to show them real quick, Dole?
Yeah, because we want to see the commanding. What was the name of his lieutenant commander, whatever it was? The guns are down in '66. They released him alongside her.
Can you share it? Quinlan Voss is great.
I can't because my hands are full. Hang on.
There we go. Oh, nice.
Led by Clone Commander Bly and Jedi General Ayla Secura, the 327th Star Corps served the Grand Army of the Republic on worlds like Kuel. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but this is Clone Lieutenant Galley.
There, that's it.
This is a pre-order at 1 p.m. at Hasbro Pulse and participating retailers. So that is not an exclusive. And awesome for collecting more clone commanders, lieutenants, all those different rankings.
Awesome. I like collecting clones.
Me too.
That one looks great.
Yeah,
It looks
with
great.
the twin holsters and the skirt.
Yep. They are also really, and I remember this distinctly because this is from Wave 1 of Star Wars Black Series. It is the Sand Trooper.
Everyone gets a sand trooper.
Sand Troopers for everyone. But it's not just a reissue. There is also a new blaster, I believe, that they pointed out.
Yeah, the T21. They remodeled the T21.
Hey, am I crazy or is this like it almost looks like the original packaging again from Black Series?
Almost. You're right.
Almost.
It's
right?
like it's
Square
almost
box.
gone back into a circle.
Yep.
With what was the original packaging stripe color? Was it
Red.
Red? Yeah. I think I've
Was it
sold all my
blue?
red boxes. No, blue was the second wave
Okay, so it's red then.
where it started with like episode 3
There was orange as well. at one
Kenobi.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And blue.
Well, that one is orange, right? That we just saw. So maybe they've gone full circle.
Yeah, new Sand Trooper. This is Hasbro Pulse and participating retailers fall 2025. And then finally, this is a Pulse exclusive. It is the Shore Trooper It is the Shore Trooper. There we go.
For sure.
And
And the Death
Trooper.
Yeah.
Two of the best like apart from your basic TK, I think these are my two favorite alternate stormtroopers in the same 2-pack. So
it's good for everyone jumping on board with Andor and stuff right now too.
yeah.
These are the ones from Rogue One. Very cool.
Yeah, and they've just released during Celebration, they released the Death Trooper helmet from Hasbro. As
Right.
well, right?
Yes.
Also
two
very
great
cool.
helmet designs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like these
And-
ones. I like the tank driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did good.
Get to wear the brown pants.
They had a role play item. This is their last one. It's the Ezra Bridger Force FX lightsaber. I was kind of hoping it was his staple gun lightsaber, but it's the lightsaber from Ahsoka. And they mentioned you can swap one of the emitters for, I think it was Kanan's emitter that Hu Yang had, or
Yep.
something like that, right?
So you can
Still
do the
looks good.
upgrades. And it has a plug this time too. So if you take the blade out, you got a plug there.
Okay.
Not just a plug, but an ornate emitter-looking plug.
Yeah, this looks like a lightsaber within a lightsaber, doesn't it?
You mean it's chunky?
No, like
Very chunky.
the switch here, and then this gold kind of clip area at the bottom. This is available. It's $249.99. Pre-order on May 4th on Pulse, Amazon, and fan channel retailers. Available summer 2025. Again, maybe I'm just a sucker for nostalgia. The staple gun is, I think, a really cool design.
The staple gun's cool for sure.
Yeah, I think it shot out. I think they had a Nerf version that shot out soft darts, didn't they?
Yeah, a blaster and a laser sword.
Yeah. Those were great. And then Kanan had the one that was like low key, you split up the parts and he had to put it together like the man with the golden gun.
Yeah, I like the color of Kanan's one as well. That green. That green was cool.
He's cool.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
that's all the Hasbro stuff.
That is all the Hasbro stuff. We're gonna do one more super chat. Then I'm gonna boot Kevin out of here because he's got to be Mr. Fancy Pants Guy.
Got a show to run tomorrow.
That's right. Captain Wrecked, $5 super chat. Ignore if not allowed. Oh, it's allowed here. Don't worry. But I voiced a clone sergeant in a fan film on YouTube. Sakura 3 years ago with Ray Kennix. Does great work, and I hope you all see it sometime.
I saw that. And very well done.
I met her at Celebration Japan. She's very nice.
Yeah.
Super cool. Yeah, go check that out, everyone.
Go check that out. Well, Kevin, good luck tomorrow. We're going to continue.
Thank
the
you,
three of us are going to continue on. We're going to do Hot Toys and Micro Galaxy.
luck.
So with that said, while we're going through Hot Toys, Steve is going to look up the stuff from Micro Galaxy.
There you go.
That's how we're going to do it. Kevin, we're going to embiggen you one last time. What's going to happen at the show tomorrow?
If you don't know at this point, I don't know what else I could do to get you to the show. Touring Around ToyCon, Thornhill Community Center, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can win awesome prizes, get some toys from some great vendors and celebrity guests, and just meet the community, the toy collector community. There's awesome people contributing to the show, and let's enjoy some toys tomorrow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Dole?
Check out
Paul?
Toying Around on Thursday nights as well. Just did a great episode yesterday, right, with the Enabler crew.
Yes.
So be sure to like. So for all of you who are on DL44 Network, don't forget to like and subscribe over at Toying Around. And if you're over watching from Toying Around, come over here to DL44. Yeah. Give us a like and a subscribe as well. Best of luck tomorrow, Kevin. And I'll end the stream. I'll take care of it. Your channel.
Thank you, friends.
Have a good one.
It is yours. Good night.
Awesome. Take care, dude.
See you, buddy. Thank God. All right.
I was waiting
First,
for
we're
that.
gonna funnel all that super chat, sweet super chat money into the toy slush fund.
Yeah, that's right. we're gonna use that to pay off those new tariff charges that we're getting.
No, we're gonna use that. We're gonna use that to buy our shirts and shorts for our gear that we're gonna wear.
The uniform.
Speaking of throwing surprise tariffs our way from things we pre-ordered 5 years ago.
Oof.
Good Lord.
Oof.
Hot Toys made some big announcements yesterday, which I think these are awesome. I think this one in particular is the best. This looks so good. I feel like this was revealed some time ago, like in Hong Kong or Japan at one of their flagship stores or at one of their conventions. But Jar Jar Binks finally on the menu. This is awesome. I only put in the couple photos, but man, this is super cool. Paul, your Captain pre-order. Is this one that you feel that you need? Is it tickling your fancy? Is it putting a magnetic tongue in your ear?
I'm gonna get him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get him.
He looks too good.
I'm gonna get him.
He looks too good. I kind of want to get this one as well, mostly in hopes that they will one day make a Hot Toys Queen Amidala. Not just a Padme. I want the Queen, and I don't care which fancy giant haired outfit they do. Just do one. But not Padme, not the Handmaiden. I want like full on.
You must want one in particular, though, right? And there must be
swappable headpieces.
One in particular. Okay, so maybe there's two in particular. Maybe three. There's three that I would love to have if they made any one of them. One is obviously the one that they did the toy of right off the bat, where she's got like the two big cylinders hanging off the hair. That one I want. There's the one with the donut hair. It has like the glowing pods on her dress, like the big red one. Yeah. The big donut hair. That one I like a lot. And then the one where I think it's actually not even Padme. I think it's her handmaiden, Keira Knightley disguised as her, but where she's wearing the black dress with the black headpiece. Those are the three that I think would be awesome to have. But if they're going to do any kind of like casual Padme, her in her Tatooine disguise, the Tatooine disguise where Anakin starts hitting on her like right off the bat.
Are you an angel?
Are you an angel? Yeah. I'm a person. My name is Anakin, you entitled cow. I think that's the line. But I would love any one of those. I'm always gonna have a fondness for episode 1. The hype for that movie leading up to it was unreal. Regardless of what anyone thinks of the movie after, man, if you were around in 1999, that was some of the most fun and exciting time leading up to this movie. And I probably hold that more dear than the movie itself. And I love the movie. So
what is it about the Jar Jar that really appeals to you, though?
It looks amazing, right? Paul?
Is it the tongue, or is that it?
I think
is that the pose? That's the pose you're going to be doing.
Yeah, I would absolutely. I do kind of wish they had a tongue that was like long, as if he was going to like catch the fruit. However, if they do a Qui-Gon Jinn that comes with the poncho and everything, if they have that Qui-Gon come with a hand that's holding the tongue that you can put in this Jar Jar, that would probably be the way I set it up.
Yeah.
Right. Qui-Gon snatching the tongue. That'd be the way to go. Also, Hot Toys, stop being cowards. Make a shmee. Just make a
shmee. the demand is high for that, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they ever did make a shmee, for whatever reason, I could see that being like some sort of convention exclusive.
Right.
I couldn't see that being a main release. But I do hope they make Little Annie, and again, I hope they make the Queen. More episode 1 stuff. Just I don't know. I would not complain. Granted, and Hot Toys makes anything, it's hard to complain because everything always looks
so good.
Looks so good. So just the more the merrier. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. We're going right from episode 1 to episode 7. I believe this is Force Awakens.
I thought there was already a Poe out. I'm guessing there wasn't. Or was it Leather Jacket Poe?
Paul? No. That's the first. This is the first Poe. They've had his helmet released in Black Series. Denuo Novo or Novos has it. But I don't. There hasn't been a Poe Dameron pilot figure.
Okay.
And in fact, where's my cat? Where's my catalog?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, dude. You have my catalog's in another room. You can
I
easily,
gave
you got
mine
the
away
checklist.
today.
Oh, did everyone?
Right here.
Everyone's looking. Checking the floor for their Hot Toys catalog.
Catalog.
While you guys are looking for that, I just want to point out RMD Collective, dude. Thank you for being here. Hello there. Just pre-ordered the Hano Studios Rebels Vader. Used my sideshow points to get him cheaper. That's first off, that's awesome. I think I forgot to even get a photo of that. But that Hano Toys Vader looks awesome. I think it looks pretty slick. I kind of hope that Hano makes a Rebels style Darth Maul as well. And Captain Wrecked officially over here at the DL44 Network. Hopefully one day as a Nerdy as Fuck podcast. Maybe it might happen.
There is no Poe Dameron for Force Awakens,
for
Last Jedi, or Rise of Skywalker.
Right.
They have a Finn. They have a few Reys. They've got old Han, old Luke. They've got a Kylo. They've got Leia. Yep. Got 2 old Lukes, the crate version, and just the regular old guy.
BB-8, right? But that BB-8 comes with Rey.
No, you got you. There is a version with Rey, but you can get BB-8 just on his own.
On his own,
according to this.
Okay.
So the Rise of Skywalker, they have a Rey and a DO set.
Yes,
but
that's what I have.
Yeah, you don't have it. There is not Rey with a BB-8 set. BB-8 came on his own.
Are you sure? I swear.
According to this catalog, version. My friend, I'm just going by the catalog.
Somebody help me out here in the chat. Make me think that I'm not going crazy. I am going crazy, but come on. John Galgano. Poe was teased a long time ago. A lot of people assumed he was abandoned. Maybe that means there's more hope for Baze Malbus. Maybe.
Well, I don't know if they're gonna go back. Well, I mean, they did a Galen or so, which is great. So that's right. That's a Rogue One. With Andor, because they never released an Andor figure, they're re-releasing him now because of the TV series, obviously. Yeah. And the version that they have is with his Rogue One outfit on, or like that jacket that he wears when they get back onto after they blow up, the rebellion blows up Galen or so. So he's got that jacket. I'm trying to think. They're re-releasing K2SO because there is a. Shut up, Tommy. There is a. Again, and they're rebranding it K2SO from the Andor TV series. So I don't know if there's going to be a difference between it, because I have the K2SO from Rogue One. I got the K2 Enforcer droid from Mandalorian Season 3. They're identical. They're almost exactly the same. Right down to the batteries in the head placement. Maybe the paint app is slightly different.
Micro Galaxy Squadcast. Thank you guys for being here. Also, they were streaming tonight as well.
Yeah.
So be sure to go. If you've been watching here the whole time, please go back and check out Micro Galaxy Squadcast on the replay. And they just want a photo real Black Series Poe. That's it. That's all they want. I'd like for Hasbro to go back to the sequels anyway in both scales. There's a lot of episode 9 that was never made. We got an elite squad trooper.
Did we get a close up of Poe's face to give it the once over, or did we just see his whole body?
Because we don't want another one, but I don't think I.
It's pretty good, man. It's pretty
good. He's a handsome man.
Yeah, like since the release of the Ahsoka series ones, they've like it's become hyper real.
Right. It's pretty good. Look at all those harnesses and belts and stuff, man. I mean, I'm looking at those because when we get our Carson Taver one, we want to make sure it's the same quality, right?
Those belts are different.
For all the the belts are different, but you still want that same quality of
the
straps, right?
Look at how much detail they can get with all these buckles and everything. It's great.
Right. And we all saw the photo of Sigourney Weaver in her pilot outfit, right?
Yeah, and they've adapted it. So they've gone away from the original trilogy to those, which actually makes it's safer, first of all.
Yeah.
You guys.
The old school ones, I call them suicide straps because if you're going upstairs, they can hook underneath your knee.
Oh, dude.
And trip you up. It's terrible.
Celebration where you have to walk everywhere in Japan and there's a lot of stairs. I was like, I was holding it up like a dress.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's constantly what I was doing. But yeah, I saw Sigourney had these and I was like, oh man.
Yeah. Smart.
These are great.
I love it too because they're bridging the gap, right? Like they're slowly transitioning over from the original trilogy, from the Rebellion to the New Republic, and it makes sense that they're starting to you're getting a blend of both styles.
Right. No, he's a great figure. Elite Squad Trooper.
Straight from Clone Wars.
Straight from the Clone Wars.
And
this is Bad Batch as well, right?
That's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. The Bad Batch when they started moving away from the clones to getting human conscripts.
And then also the best clones, the ones that adapted to the Imperial.
No, I think they were all being phased out. I think.
Well, no, they're all being phased out, but they kept some clones around because there were some clones that were loyal to the Empire.
Yeah, they were the commandos, right?
There's the commandos, but there were still these ones.
No, I think in the Bad Batch, these were conscripts and they gave them the armor, and it was what's his name, Crosshair, was tasked to train them.
Right.
To go, Yeah. So that's as I recall.
God, I love the Bad Batch.
Yeah, this one looks good. Are you getting this one, Paul?
Yes.
Like that.
That was almost defeat. That was almost a defeat sound.
I've got the whole Bad Batch. You know, so
does this one light up as well?
Pound. What's that?
Does that little pad, that data pad, light up, or is that just a good photo?
Looks like it, but it could also be a very good photo.
It's a good photo. It's too small to unless it's like connected to the arm and it's got a USB where you can do it. It's too much though. I think it's I don't think it lights up.
This Vader that we saw this one at Celebration, but this one's going to be widely available now for pre-order.
Yeah.
And Clone Commando Boss. I just noticed my laptop's about to die, which is probably
not plug that thing in.
I'm going to go get the plug-in for it. I'm going to let you guys talk about Clone Commander Boss because you guys love video games.
So I have... Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, but this one looks like it illuminates as well, right?
Oh, it does. It does.
Yeah, okay.
The eyes do, for example, but I don't know about that data pad.
Right.
But the clones do, because I have Clone Commander Scorch and just a regular Imperial Clone Commander. And so this is so this is from the video game. It's a video game series. Again, this looks like just a straight up repaint. Right down to the backpack. I'm looking at the backpack and stuff in the base. I mean, I think the only big difference is that data pad. I don't think the data pad came with Scorch or the other one.
Right.
So, this one I might actually hold off on.
Really?
Yeah. Well, with the tariffs and everything too, and I've got Scorch, and I've got I already have 2 commandos. I don't know.
So what's it going to equate to? I mean, if they're going to do multiple discounts on certain stuff going forward to still keep people buying, I mean, what are we looking at for an average hot toy? What's the tariffs adding to it?
Well, I know, so I showed that photograph with you guys on the chat before, right? Yeah. And I was checking mine, on average for a regular figure, I think I'm being charged at least $14 extra, and they're calling it a tariff impact fee. The one that I showed you with the Sand Trooper Sergeant and the dewback, that's a huge set, right? Because you've got the dewback in 1/6 scale. So the shipping is ridiculous for it. And the tariff impact fee, I was dinged an extra $42.30 US
American
on top of that. And shipping is like almost $70, $69.39 US for shipping. Now, this is for a figure that I purchased, pre-ordered back in 2023.
Yeah.
And so now I'm getting dinged extra. And then when it crosses the border, Canadian Customs is going to hit me with the tariff.
Now, is
as
that
well.
Is that an absolute given? Do we know that for sure? Or
Oh, it's already happening. FedEx.
Wow.
Like I get something. I've gotten a few figures from FedEx via Sideshow, stuff that I've ordered, like pre-ordered, and I haven't gotten the U.S. tariff on it, but I have been dinged by Canadian Customs, and it's as arbitrary as the sky is blue. I think they spin a wheel and they kind of go, it's worth this much. Yeah, maybe we'll charge them this much, but I am being charged more. So I used to get charged an average of $30 customs import tax. Now it's double that. So I'm getting, it's like $60 per item, which is kind of insane.
Yeah. Yeah,
I hate
it's always been bad, though, right? There's always been that toy tax for a while, and now it's just
but now it's getting ridiculous now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just doubling down on everything, and it's a pointless. This trade war is so pointless. It's just frustrating. So many people are getting hurt from it. I'm not going to complain I'm complaining, but it's like I'm fortunate. I'm in a position where it's like, okay, I can afford this. But can you imagine if you pre-ordered something like this and you saved up all your money for it? And you paid it off, because I paid for this back in 2023, and you paid it off, and it's coming to you, and here's your import tax, and there's also customs on top of that, and it equals almost a third.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, right. So it's like, well, suddenly you can't afford it.
Yeah. And it just shows the absolute bullshit that goes behind the fact that it's not, it's those people that are going to have to pay for it. It's just the consumers that are paying left, right, and center for everything. And
that's it.
It's just so obvious. It's ridiculous. I mean, you would think there would be something attached to any new purchase, like new purchases from this point onwards are subject to this tax. Like if it was a reasonable thing that was going to be happening, anything from now on, you've now got a decision if you want to go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
But if you've pre-ordered 3 figures, for example, and again, we're just talking toys here right now. This affects everything, but we're talking toys. Now you're going to have, that's coming 3 times for something you purchased, 6 months ago? And we don't buy anything as it happens anymore. We're always buying something to get it in 3 or 6 months' time, right? So,
yeah.
Anyway.
Well, there are companies like Master Replicas. They sent an email saying, hey, we are not going to charge you. This is the price you paid for it. This is what we're not going to charge you extra for the test. We're going to absorb that and try to be right. Do you right? But moving forward, anything ordered from this point on is going to be subject to it.
Yeah.
And that's, that's commendable, but not all companies can afford that sort of, like the little companies, the little like toy stores or collectibles, they're going to get wiped out.
Like this.
Yeah.
Right. Jimmy Johnson, I just got an email from Fourth Moon that says even vintage toys produced in China are going to be tariffed. Which I'm still trying to figure out, how does that work?
I don't get that one. It's like it was made in 1980. It's not in a box. It's a single loose figure, but it's going to get over 100% of tariff charges to it because it was once made in China. That makes no sense.
No.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me either. I feel like anything that's getting shipped from China, that's what should get moving since the tariffs kick in. Should be that. But anyways. I don't know. I'm just
none of it's going to make sense because the tariff, like this trade war, makes no sense anyways. And it seems like it's the Wild West now. It's so arbitrary, and it's you kind of go, well, this is dumb. They don't care. They go, this is the way it is.
Yeah.
So it's
right.
Yeah.
Do we want to go to Micro Galaxy Squadron? Steve, do you got anything lined up for us?
What do you mean by lined up?
Anything to share? Show?
Oh, I mean, I can. What do you want me to do? Just pull up a page for it? Sorry, I wasn't ready yet. I mean, obviously they did the drop of the pre-orders that we were going to get. So let me just see if I can find.
Let's all search. Everyone Google.
Yeah, no, I've got what? How do I share this with you? I'm a virgin to your thing here. How do I?
So you get to see behind the curtain, folks. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you're going to see present.
Yeah.
Click on that.
Share screen.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and here we go. This one here, I'll give you this one. We'll go straight to the Walmart. Is that working?
Make sure you close all your porn tabs, and we're good to go.
Yeah. So this is the long anticipated. Well, not long anticipated. We heard about this one coming out. This is the TIE Reaper. So it's not the greatest picture, and I can't really blow it up very much, but this is our TIE Reaper.
And this went on pre-order today.
This is what the big release was for Micro Galaxy, and I wish I had a better picture of it, but I'm not even logged into any of the channels. But this thing's huge. This thing's a bigger one, and this is their first release of something that's going to be firing, right? So inside of here, we've got our 2 little green rockets, which are going to be attached to the side of this ship, and they can fire out. But this thing's on a larger scale. Here you can see your 3 figures that come with. And I don't know if anyone here has seen this release that Micro Galaxy did and gave us a preview of it. It's huge.
Yeah, it's Dreadnought class, though, right?
It's massive. So we've been waiting for this thing to come out. I know a lot of people are a little bit skeptical of this is how big it is. So it's 11.3 inches or 28 centimeters big.
This is about the size of a ruler.
Yeah. But this is what we got today. We got a pre-order coming in through Amazon and through Target. And that's why I just went to this Walmart page, because it was up from earlier. But it's pretty shitty as far as getting a good view of it. But this thing, I mean, I've ordered it. I've got it on pre-order. I'm waiting for it to come out. We're not going to get it in probably till summer. But the one that is even sexier than this, if I can find it, is this one here. Does this one come through or not?
No.
Oh, hang on.
Everything's freezing on my end because I think I'm trying to open up too many things. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay,
you stop that. I'm going to. I found something. It's not going to have all the turnarounds, but it's something. Should almost got Micro Galaxy Squadcast on here. They would have.
Yeah. Well, they were just doing it before we went on.
So if you really want in-depth coverage,
but here's
a
release of it here. If you can share my screen.
Oh, okay.
So this one here is going to give you a little bit more detail on it. That's the other one. There you go. So this is the one we saw released earlier on in the year. And this is the one that just went up for pre-sale today. So this is the Arc 70 Starfighter, and there's some of our clone pilots. So this thing's pretty badass. I'm looking forward to getting this one. This one's going to be a good part of the squad. Paul, you ordering these ones?
Yeah. Arc 70?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Arc 170.
Arc 170.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the Warthog, the A10 Warthog. Like,
yeah.
It's late.
So this thing went on sale. So this thing is a beauty. Get it on your pre-orders today.
If they're not sold out.
Don't delay.
Yeah, well, they haven't been yet. They were still available this evening when I looked. Target hasn't even sorted out their pre-order yet, so you can't even order it on Target at the moment. So Walmart's the only place you can pre-order it at this point. Oh, you don't want that bit. So yeah, this one is super sexy. But that's all we got from those guys, apart from our drops that we had at Celebration.
Those are all right. We got one last thing to talk about tonight before this is all said and done. I wish my stuff would stop freezing, my StreamYard. It is from... Oh, come on, you piece of poo. Nothing can be easy. As someone would say. Oh, have a good night, Tommy.
Good night, Tommy.
We're going to share screen. This is probably going to be one of the biggest releases of the weekend. Finally, someone can stop crying about it and get their own. Disney has announced that it's going to be... It's just crashing. All my stuff is just crashing. Anyways, there's a Star Speeder that's coming out.
What happens when you're trying to talk shit about somebody?
Yeah, see? I don't know. Hey!
There it goes.
So based on the D23 earlier D23 release of the Starspeeder 3000 that was only limited to 3,000 items, I think Disney has learned that everyone loves this ship. And now look what we're going to be getting.
Well,
Another
Disney
exclusive.
needs the money. We've learned that.
Yeah. So this is the Starspeeder 1000. It's based on the same one we saw at the 3000, which means we're going to get the fully functioning LCD screen at the front. And this one is going to play current scenes from the current Star Tours. It's going to have, who is our pilot, Ryan?
C-3PO.
C-3PO is going to be the pilot. So we're going to have some C-3PO-isms throughout the ride. And he'll obviously be joined with R2. But you're going to get the same scale as we had before. I think the paint job on this one looks fantastic. The seats are more in tune with what we'll see in Star Tours if you go and visit it today. So everything's got that same look and layout, which is great. And I believe that even there has been rumors, and I don't know if it's been turned into fact yet, but there was going to be rumors that we were going to get some of the Ahsoka scenes in there too, for the latest ones we've got for the Space Whales, etc., and Ahsoka from flying along with us.
That is awesome. Is it in 3D?
Not unless you put your glasses on.
Oh, no, oh, dude, it should come with glasses. Come with all the glasses across the board for every seat. So this is for the adventure continues. Steve, question.
Yeah.
Is this it? Was the ship even in Disneyland? Was it always a repaint of the original?
At Disneyland?
At Disney or any of the Disney parks? Has it always been a repaint of the original?
My first experience of Star Tours was at Disneyland Paris, where it was the white and blue, as we know from the 3000. So my first go at Disneyland, it was always this one that we see here. So
okay, because I am kind of curious because now I'm like, it looks like the one from the park now.
Yeah,
but is it just because of the colors? Or am I just being thrown off? And I was like, because I thought the new one had a different, I thought it had a different shape to it, a slightly different shape.
I don't.
Maybe
think
it
so.
doesn't.
Well, looking at what we just saw in Japan, we had both of them in Japan, right? We had there's
both in Japan
outside
on display.
Yeah, but I think it's always been the same looking ship.
Yeah, to be honest with you,
I believe it has been, and even going back to the original one I had of this one, it's always been the same kind of size, right? So unless in all the models I've seen of the 3000 as well, they all seem to be looking the same. They've all had the same amount of doors. They've all had the same shape. All had the guns that pop out the front. So, and it's always been R2 in it.
Well, they'd always have to have the same amount of doors. I think that would have to remain consistent.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty much the same ship as far as I know, but that's a good question.
Right. I'm going to have to do a deep dive on that. Micro Galaxy Squadcast. Glad more people will have a shot at this really cool release.
It is.
Agree. I agree. This is something I do want as well, because now it's like, well, I got the other one. I need both of them because I really like the ride. But I also have zero space. And if you don't have the original, I'm going to tell you right now, the first release, the D23 release, it's big. It is not a small toy.
Now, the one thing with this one is, does it come with the stand? Because one of the cool things with the 3000 is it comes with the stand, which illuminates, and you can sit it on it, and it actually, brings it off the ground a bit, which means you can put stuff around it as well, which is really handy.
Right.
But I don't know what this one comes with.
Yeah, it might not come with any. It might just be what it is, right? Like,
is there a breakdown what's in the box on this one?
D12, the ship features seats that hold up 25, 3.75 legacy scale, complete with all those important seat belts, and a suite electronic enhancements, including the doors, the chime, the light up, the front plays the authentic Star Tours ride sequence. One key difference of the Starspeeder 3000 playset featured a sweet voice, beloved by Captain Rex 1000. Well, this will be 3PO. No, it doesn't say.
No. So I'm just wondering if it does actually come with a stand, because they don't see it in the pictures and they don't show it being displayed with the stand. They just show it sitting
Yeah, it
down
doesn't
on
mention
its
it
legs.
either.
Yeah. So that's something to
It's
consider
gonna-
too, because that will take up a lot more space on the shelf if you're just plunking it down on
Yeah.
the floor.
It takes up a lot of real estate, but it is super cool and it is super fun to watch. And it also has me wondering too, like, will it sell out? If it sells out right away, are they going to keep restocking it? I got a feeling they will. Right? Like
I would think
doesn't
so,
say
because
anything
it's
here
going
about
straight
being a
onto.
limited release.
No, it's going straight onto the Disney store, so you can just go onto the Disney store and purchase it.
Right. And obviously it'll be available at the Disney parks.
Yeah, I would think so. That's a
Right.
hefty thing to. I mean, I don't think that will fit in a locker, will it?
Hey, make sure you just grab it on the way out, I guess. I don't know. I don't, but you're
Yeah.
right. I kind of forgot the box is massive
Yeah.
for this too. So again, if I order one, Brandon, if you got this far watching the replay, I'm sending it to your address in the States. Best of luck.
Yeah. But again, if
Right.
it doesn't come with a stand, it won't be as heavy, and it probably won't be as big a box because it's not coming with carded Rex either, right? So
Right. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, so it won't have the limited edition. So I bet you the 3PO and R2 in this one are not carded.
probably not.
Yeah.
They don't need to be, right?
They don't need to be. Like they said, these are the Build-A-Droid Disney Park offerings of the droids, versions of the droids. So yeah, this is,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is super cool. It would be kind of fun if they did have a randomizer for a couple of the scenes, but I mean,
We'll see.
that's pretty demanding. So
I mean, my only thing that I would say would be a big improvement to it is either the speaker that they're using or the positioning of the speaker, because it's not super booming. If you want to listen to it and watch it, it isn't super loud. So
Right.
if they position the speaker differently, or maybe they have more venting around the speaker to give more sound, I think that would be better, because you kind of want to watch it and you want to listen to it. So to not hear it as well as you wanted to,
it is kind
every
of
time
funny
someone-
how like you sit there and you watch from the outside and you watch this
Yeah.
tiny 4-inch
Yeah.
screen.
it's really
exciting.
cool. Paul, are you going to get one?
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah.
You're going to get one?
Yeah. Yes, I'm going to get one.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
I know you got the FOMO for the first one after we all got one.
Hmm.
Have you? Okay, so now I'm curious. You've been on Star Tours before, correct?
We went to Orlando. The Universal Studios Star Wars tour, like back in 2001. And I don't think I don't know. I don't think it was a Star Tours ride. It was
Right.
really old. It was none of this stuff rings any bells. So I don't think I've actually been on the ride.
Well, 2027, we are going to fix that.
2027.
Yeah, because that's when Star Wars Celebration is in Los Angeles.
Oh, I see.
I don't give a flying fuck if you are a guest or not. Your ass is coming with us to Disney. All right.
In which
Tell
case,
your
let's do it
kids
next year.
to save up. Yeah, dude. Just you're coming with us. That's it. That's life.
So
Yeah.
I'm wondering if anyone that is in the chat still is gonna be, I know a couple of people in the chat have said they've got it. Tony Johnson said he managed to get 2 of them. I know that ordeal. That's not an easy thing to achieve. So he managed to get 2 of them. But he says he's going to get one. I'm wondering how many people that are still in the chat are going to get these too, because there was a lot of people that were so in need of this when it came out as a 3000. So I'm wondering if it is just as appealing as a 1000, if people in the chat will be getting it or not.
Yeah, I'm curious
Carrie?
too.
Yeah.
Speaking of Brandon, we got a text from him.
Oh,
He is in downtown Disney right now, and he just saw from a Forlon to Zuckus post. If anybody need anything, hang on. Anybody need anything for May 4th, like Frog Lady pins? Okay, so everyone in the chat, if you're not at Disney, let us know what do you need Brandon to pick up for you. He will send it to you. All right. He's trying to voice. I don't know. Hang on. I'll let him know that we are streaming and we'll get back to him.
Yeah, that might be a good thing. But as far as I know, there's nothing that I need.
Yeah, I can't.
Maybe you could get
a
popcorn bucket.
Oh, you need a Death Star. Well, dude, you live right there.
No, I said you need a popcorn bucket, not me.
Oh, I need a popcorn bucket.
Paul needs a popcorn bucket. Get all the popcorn buckets, Brandon.
I got one.
You got to start Death Star one?
The Death Star one, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, did Ernie pick you up?
Ernie picked one up for me. He hasn't shipped it to me yet, but Ernie got one for me.
Did he get you the Tauntaun?
Okay.
No, I didn't want the Tauntaun.
Oh.
But the Death Star one. I was like, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Right.
That's too. The Tauntaun's too woke.
Oh,
that's true. That's true.
Too woke.
Deep Space Niner, I hope to get one. I couldn't get the first one. Micro Galaxy Squadcast. I would love to have this, but my room is already filled with a freaking massive HasLab Ghost.
I know that pain.
Home. Yeah. And Carrie,
Cowards.
definitely picking one up. So I hope everyone is able to get one that wants one. Because, man, it is a cool toy.
See, my conundrum is, do I get one to replace my original 1000 to go next to my 3000? Because I can't have three of them. But the original 1000's got the vintage qualities to it, right?
Yeah, it does.
Keep them all. He's such a coward.
Oh,
dude, look behind him. Look behind him. Do you? There's just like none of us have space. You don't even have space. Where are you gonna put
just
it?
rotate it through? That's future.
You
problem.
mean bring it out of our secondary storage and then bring it out when we need it? I mean, yeah, okay, yeah.
What you do?
Yeah.
Get a shed.
I mean, I love it, and I love the LCD screen. Oh my, the camera's giving me grief again. So I love the LCD screen. I love the playback of it, and the way that all the LEDs inside of the cockpit flash for all the blaster fire and stuff like that. It's so mesmerizing to watch this thing that it would be worth getting it just to have. I keep waiting for my door to crack open and the shaking head to be looking through, but it would be so good to have the other versions of the ride as well. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
I like that it has the panel that opens to see if everyone's buckled their safety belt.
Yeah.
I am also. Do you know what would be a fun thing? This would be way too hard. Now I'm asking for way too much with this toy. If it would point out the spy in the crowd, like if you put all your toys in there.
So you're asking for an inbuilt Wi-Fi camera that would randomly swivel onto one of the chairs.
Yep.
But only work if you filled them full of figures.
Correct. And and it needs to have the side screen too, right? Where it's like, oh, we've got an incoming transmission, and then R2 shows up on the side. Right?
Or Ahsoka.
Or Ahsoka. Or Andor. Maybe Mando.
No, it's a cool thing, and if people can get it, how much is it going for? Do we know?
It doesn't say.
Okay,
but I would assume this one's going to be. It's got to be 300, right? Like the last one was 300.
Yeah, but you're getting less.
I can't imagine it being. I can't imagine it being cheaper. I can't.
It'll be $50.
It's nice.
But
it's not like a Marvel Legends collector talking about a HasLab.
Yeah, it may not be cheaper, but it would have to be the same price because if you're not getting the stand and you're not getting the exclusive carded figure, right?
Yeah,
$50 would work for me. I would get it if it was 50. I'd probably get two if it was $50.
Yeah. Tony Johnson. Oh, it looks like there's new Star Wars Starbucks mugs. I think they're doing Kashyyyk and Geonosis for for the new ones. I have my Hoth one. It's like one of my favorite mugs. Is that bloody Hoth Star Wars mug? I love it. I love it so much. Micro Galaxy Squadcast. You could just visit the park for what that would cost. Yeah,
it's true, but I guess that depends on where you live, though. So yeah.
So honestly, hey, I just figured it out. Steve's gonna go grab us ours from the park. Paul,
I've already got Ernie on it.
And Brandon, no. Stop it. Brandon hasn't left back to Canada yet to drive. He can throw that in his DeLorean's trailer. There it is. We're good to go. Why would you have Ernie mail it when we can have Brandon just
drive it,
throw it in the trailer, drive it down?
Because he's going to get pulled over.
For
and they're going to
what?
search. They're going to search it and they're going to confiscate it. And then Brandon's going to wake up in a Guatemalan prison or somewhere in El Salvador.
But guess what that means we get to do? That means we get to go to El Salvador and break them out.
Right. Okay.
Right? That's what we get to that's what we get to do.
Can't you
right.
but seriously, can you not just order it from the Disney store and have it delivered to your typical cross-border delivery thing?
Yeah, Brandon has to go get it anyways.
Yeah, I can do that. The thing is, I'm not going to be I'm going to be engaged on Sunday. I'm not going to have access to to a stable internet connection to do that. I'll have my phone with me. I can try there, but it's just my focus will be elsewhere.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Of course, I'm coming from the aspect of they're not all going to sell out on Sunday on the first day, but that probably
and don't forget they go on sale 8 Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. So
yeah.
You have to go there, then you go to Hasbro Pulse.
But it's it's one of those things where it's like I don't mind if I lose out on it. I don't think then I'll kind of go, okay, well the universe is saying no, you don't need this. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
It's funny. Kerry said, Canadian living in the US here. I'm offering my services as a Star Speeder mule. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there. It ain't easy. It ain't easy.
It's
No,
that is awesome.
I gotta go, boys.
This is all right.
Let's settle up here
tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
we got to the end of our
we did
funnel.
We got through all of it. Everyone, thank you for watching. You can find Paul on Sundays. Are you doing a fun boxing on Sunday, or is that part of your busy?
Actually, I start shooting Murdoch Mysteries on Monday, season 19, and I got a super early call time. So it's a game time decision because Miles is playing 4 baseball games this weekend. And so we're going to be out the entire time. So I don't know if I have enough prep time for all of it. So we'll see. It is Star Wars Day, though. So we'll see what I can do. But usually I do have shows every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, Fun Boxing Sundays on Bitter Asian Dude Inc. That's my YouTube channel. You can also follow me on Instagram under @AngryUppa. And I'm also on Facebook. So I've got a fan page that is Paul Sun Hyung Lee. You can drop by and say hi there. But that's where you can find me usually.
Sweet. Steve 3.
Yes.
Where can we find you? You
can find me on Instagram at GoogleMoran too. Shit's back on Muppet Fart for all the costuming fun and journeys through life. And we're going to try and get some more toy fun out on Steve 3D on Instagram.
Nice. And you're also going to be doing.
And you can also find me on. You can find me on this channel hopefully soon. Once I get my shit together, we'll be unboxing all of this crap behind me and trying to get it released and up onto a shelf. So that's going to be the main aim of the game. We're probably going to start from the newest to the oldest, but that will make it more fun, right? Because a lot of us have missed some of the other stuff. And also you can tune into Generation X-Wing podcast if you want to see us review some old Generation X 80s, 90s movies on Thursday nights.
Perfect. That's awesome. And I'm Ryan Dole. You will find me on Tuesday nights on Toy Anxiety, Wednesday nights on Gotham City Tonight, and then you will find me here randomly. Again, we don't have really a set schedule, so don't forget to hit that notification bell. If you liked what you watched tonight, please give us a subscribe. And you know what? We will all see you down the road. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And thank you for watching this far in. Thank you on a Friday night.
Happy Star Wars weekend.